Hello and welcome, everyone. And it wouldn't be technology if we didn't run into some kind of hiccup. Apparently, TikTok decided for the BookTok Indie Author Awards that my live privileges would be suspended for 7 days as we're like 5 minutes out. So I apologize for the delay. We're going to get going here in a minute. So give me a second here just to recuperate. There was a little technical bustle in the background. But hello, welcome. This is our first BookTok Indie Author Awards. I'm Ron Shaw. I'm the founder of the BookTok Indie Author Awards. And I started this because indie authors are constantly writing, publishing, marketing, just doing it all, and usually without much recognition. So tonight is about putting the spotlight where it belongs and celebrating the people who keep our TBR list dangerously out of control. Tonight is for fun, for celebration, and for discovering your next favorite read. We're also trying something new tonight by broadcasting across YouTube, Facebook. We were on TikTok. We were there. We're trying to do this all at the same time. Some learning, obviously, we're having here, but please roll with us if we had a couple technical bumps here or there. We're trying to make this a good time tonight. So it's now time to hand things over to our host for the evening, one of the biggest champions of indie authors anywhere and an absolute force in this community. Please welcome the one and only MommaD.
Hey, Ron. Hey, everybody.
All right, MommaD, I'm going to hand it on over to you and enjoy. Have a fun show.
Technical difficulties here as well, but we're making it. If you see blood going down my ear, y'all, everybody on here, I cut myself. Whole nother story. But I want to look. I don't have a prompter in front of me, y'all, so I'm going with. I wrote some things down. Okay. First and foremost, I want to welcome everyone to the very first annual Indie Author BookTok Awards show. Y'all, I'm a little nervous. Okay. It's live. He's streaming. Ron is streaming on YouTube and he's streaming on Facebook. We were on TikTok, but you know, TikTok has issues. It doesn't like some of us sometimes. I'm just letting y'all know. Don't mind my room back here. It's a hot mess. Okay. First and foremost, you guys, I want to say thank you to Ron Shaw for his tirelessly efforts to put this all together. He's been working on it, I know, for at least a year, 6 months. I mean, a long time, you guys, a long time. He's been putting it together. He's been talking to, you know, and thank you, Ron, for, you know, having me on here as a host. I'm just honored. I mean, I can't even tell you I'm honored. I'm just honored. That's all I can say. I want to thank you once again for asking me to host. Just a few categories that we're going to be giving out awards tonight, you guys. YA, romance, sci-fi, historical fiction, LGBTQ+, fantasy, horror, dystopian, coming of age, poetry, best use of tropes of dialogue. So we have a lot of categories, and it's a way to recognize a lot of indie authors for their efforts that they don't get recognized other words. Okay. I want to thank you to everyone that voted. This has been a community effort, and it's to recognize our indie authors, but this has been the whole indie author community coming together to vote, to nominate, to vote again. So it's been a big effort. And I want to say, lastly, I've been doing book talk for my indie authors for a little over 2 years. I want to give a shout out to Shannon Morse, Rose M. Brait, and Ocean Waters. Shannon Morse and Rose Brait were the very first indie authors I ever read for or did ARCs for. And then my very first PR box ever was Ocean Waters. And you guys, that was a little over 2 years ago. So I want to give some hope out there to people that are just starting out, you know, this indie author journey, because, being an advocate for them, being a writer, being whatever. 2 years ago, I didn't think I'd be hosting the Indie Author Awards. So keep at it, keep consistent, and support your indie authors and your community as well. So you guys, let's get this started. I'm excited. You know, MommaD talks a lot. If y'all don't know, you know now. And I want to get this started. I want to turn it back over to the very first, another piece of paper, the very first winner tonight. It is going to be, and I already had it on here, it is MD LaBelle. MD,
hey,
welcome.
Oh, I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good, lady. Welcome and congratulations. You got multiple awards, lady. Multiple.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so happy for you because I've read, I think, 2 of your books and loved both of them. So congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Now, MD was nominated, well, she won for young adult, romantic comedy, psychological thriller suspense, and best hidden gem. And that one is for under 50 reviews. For that one was for Lusting After Mr. Knight. The physiological thriller suspense was Just Love Me. Romantic comedy was It Had to Be You. And young adult YA was Mr. Creeper's chiller book too. Okay, that sounds interesting. And it's The Girl with No Head. So that sounds interesting. So congratulations, MD. I hope this, gets you out there more because, like I said, I've read 2 of your books and absolutely love them. So I'm going to give it to you, lady. Give thanks, and whatever you'd like to say, lady.
Well, of course, I had to prepare ahead of time because otherwise it wouldn't be good. But here you go. Well, hi, everybody. First of all, I want to say thank you, Ron, for all of your hard work. I can only imagine how stressful and time-consuming putting this together was, and I deeply appreciate everything you have done. Before 5 years ago, I would have never thought in my wildest dreams that I would be here today, let alone with 80-plus books under my belt and winning BookTok Awards. To me, it's like an unreal dream, and I feel that if I close my eyes, I will wake up to realize it was too good to be true. I was told when my oldest was born that it takes a community to raise a child. Well, I believe it because in many ways, the indie author community is the same way. As some of you may not know, we indie authors don't have the support system that traditional authors do. So no matter how big or small a part you play, each and every one of you make up this community and help an indie author grow by your never-ending support. From the beta and ARC readers to the reviewers who help the author get noticed when leaving those all too important ratings and reviews, often before the book even goes out for sale. To the influencers, big and small, who get the word out on a book on all the social media platforms. And believe me, I know there's a lot. Let's not forget the readers who dare to take a chance on a new author and give them their first sale, because it's so important to most authors that they never see any. And if they do, it's few and far in between. So with all that said, I want to give a big thank you to everyone who has ever supported me in my writing journey, to all of my readers, my reviewers, my street teams, my influencer friends, including you.
Oh, thank you.
Everyone who voted for me, and to my family. I hold you all near and dear to my heart, because without your support and kind words when I needed them the most, I would have never become the writer I am today and had the courage to keep going. So thank you.
Congratulations, MD. This is amazing. I am so glad. And like I said, I hope it gets you out there more, because the books I've read of yours, I've absolutely loved. And you got some badass covers. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on here, but you got some badass covers.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, MD, for being here. You guys, if you're not following MD, you can find her on tell them where all your socials are, MD.
Oh, well, you can go to mdlabelle.com, and that's basically got everything on there, all my links to the physical stores, online stores. I even have an ebook store right on there, a couple signed copies still, but I'm running out between the physical stores and all that. But other than that, you can find all my social media platforms and everything right on there. It's all good to go.
All right. Well, congratulations, MD, for being here. Thank you, lady.
Thank
Good luck
you.
with everything.
All right, bye.
All right. All right, you guys, we are up with the next award, and I've got it on a piece of paper, y'all. And look, I've read this book too. Let me tell you, this is the award for sci-fi, and it's Where Nightmares Walk, and it is Finn. Welcome, Finn. Congratulations, Finn.
Thank you. Hi, everybody.
I read this one, and I absolutely loved it, you guys. And look at the cover once again, you guys. Cover. Look at that cover. Congratulations, Finn.
Thank you.
You go ahead. Give it to Finn. Let's go, Finn.
All right.
I want to hear that speech.
And get a little. When I joined this community back in May, right before I launched my book, and I think it was Gina Perillo who submitted my book without telling me. I had no idea that I had been nominated And then all of a sudden it was like, you need to go vote for your book. So this is a tremendous, tremendous honor. And I am truly humbled by the love that this community has shown me. I found my people, and it's a wonderful feeling. So I'll take a moment to thank everyone who has bought the book, who has read the book, who has reviewed the book. But specifically, I want to thank Gina, Amanda Kilkenny of Inkbound, and definitely I want to thank Roma and Ash and Sabrina and Will and Ethan and Millie and Sarai, the IAAC, for letting me tag along on their little advocacy journey. There are so many people. Harley, who was my one and only beta reader, who really, ARC reader, really, who took my book in its infancy and helped me be reassured that it was people who were really going to love it. And Devin, who wrote my first review, A Plot and Parcel. So this was just an unexpected an unexpected surprise and treat. And I guess I can call myself an award-winning author now. So thank you, everyone. It means a lot to me.
Make sure you get that sticker and put it on your books.
You know I will.
You know that gold sticker? Everyone has them on their books.
Oh, I'll know. I'll pay the fee at Ingram to upload a new cover. You know I will.
Yeah. Yes. All right, Finn. Now, Finn, tell everyone where they can find your book and on your socials as well.
Well, I'm Phineas Delgado everywhere that's worth being found, and the book's available where fine books are sold. Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million. Any place online that you can find books, you will find my book. And if you want signed copies, phineasdelgado.com.
All right. Thank you so much, Finn. And the question that everyone wants to know, when is the second book coming out?
I'm really working hard on it. I would love to be done with it by my birthday, which is in March, but it will definitely be available before Happily Indie After next August.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, congratulations, Finn. Look, it was hard. You knew you won, but it was hard not congratulating you when I saw you on different things. I'm like,
It was, it's been a secret to keep, but right? I wanted to honor all the work that Ron put into this. And Thank you, Ron. I should have thanked Ron first. Yes. Thank you, Ron, for making this happen, because indie authors don't get a lot of recognition out there. And the funny thing is, I was on the radio today here in Cincinnati. A friend won Take Over the Radio Station for an iHeart radio station. So at 7:00, they were at the end of the show. I got to plug the book and tell everybody I had won an award. So it's been a special day.
I was gonna say, that's awesome. Well, thank you for being here, Finn. I loved your book. I'm looking forward to the second one, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Finn. All right, y'all. Next award that's up, and look, this is small writing for y'all. I'm old. Okay, this is oh, and I haven't read this one. It is for romance, My Pucking Mate, and paranormal urban fantasy, My Pucking Family. It is Izzy Elliott. Hello. Congratulations.
Thank you. I didn't know about one of them.
You got two of them. Yes. It says it right there. You got two of them. Well, congratulations, awesome. Lady.
Well, thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome.
This has been absolutely incredible. Like so many indie authors. I didn't even know indie authors were a thing 3 years ago. And I was always the girl that was like, somebody should write this. It would be really cool. And so my very first thank you is going to be to CR Jane. She's kind of my unofficial mentor. I love her so much. I tried to get her to write this story because I didn't think I could. And she challenged me to. So she's kind of the reason we're all here. And then huge, obnoxious, massive thank you to my street team and my readers. I could not do any of this without you guys. Sorry, I'm a mess. But thank you to my best friend and my husband, my very own soulmate. Many of you have met him at events, and he's a handful, but he's one of the good ones. And then my best friend Dee. I threatened her into writing, so a lot of you voted for her too, and thank you for that. She's amazing. And my other new best friend, Sarah, you are my favorite little black cat, and you are perfect just the way you are. So just thank you so much to everybody. This has been mind-blowing, incredible.
Oh, congratulations, lady. Now, I have to admit, I haven't read either one of yours, but now I got to get them.
Do not let the cute covers fool you. They get spicy. You just have to earn it.
Oh, okay. I'm okay with that. Well, congratulations, lady. Tell everyone where they can find you on socials and where they can pick up your books.
Yeah. So on socials everywhere, I am Izzy Elliott Writes. And then I have a website where you can get signed copies. Audiobooks are coming soon. And then, as mentioned, on all online major retailers and KU.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool. All right. Well, thank you for being here, lady. Thank you for being a part of this. And congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You have a good night, lady.
Bye.
All right, you guys. So far, I'm trying to make sure we're keeping with time because I know we're on a time thing here and we started a little late, technical difficulties, but we're doing good, y'all. Okay, next one is, Luna K. Wicked is up next. She is a horror, yes, for Painter's Obsession and best cover art. Her books are just, I don't know, have you guys ever read her books? Because her books are, am I allowed to say that? Am I allowed to cuss on here? Badass, okay? Her covers, she got an award for best cover art as well. Her books are absolutely badass. I think I have most of them. Now, I'm not sure if Luna's going to be here tonight. It's Luna K. Wicked, and she is for Horror for Painter's Obsession Volume 1 and best cover art. It says attending live, so I'm not sure if she's going to be here. I'll wait for Ron to tell me. But you guys, if you like erotic horror, it says depraved. If you like dark, you will absolutely love Luna K. Wicked's books, every single one of them.
It does not look like she's able to join us at the moment. So we have some live changes happening, but hey, that's the nature of it.
We got this, Ron. We got this. We got this. But look, if you, like I told them, if they've never read any of Luna's work, and if they like dark, if they like erotic horror, if they like depraved, they would absolutely love her books. And all of her covers are absolutely mwah. And look, I don't know if I'm allowed to cuss on here, Ron. I said a couple.
Oh, go for it.
I said badass.
We've already suffered at the hands of TikTok, so they're not monitoring, and YouTube is a little more flexible.
More flexible. Okay. I've never been on YouTube, so hey, we're on YouTube. Okay, you guys, the next award is it's Tyler Page, and it's horror, romance, slash, or pass. Look, I have this in multiple versions. I just want y'all to know, multiple versions. I have special editions over there, multiple versions. If you guys, this is, once again, I'm not sure if she's going to be here, but look, I'll go ahead and read this. She actually is she sent a, like an acceptance. Okay. It says, wow, Slash or Pass was my debut into a genre I should have been writing in since day one and to this day. It is my favorite book I've ever written, not just because of the story, but because of how much it changed my life. It has opened so many doors for me, so knowledge that it is getting recognized for all of that here today truly means the world to me. I am so sorry, you guys. Somewhere down the line, my readers titled me the horror queen because of Slash or Pass and the other horror romances that came after. It has truly been an honor, and I hope to keep that title for the rest of my career. Aw, thank you for loving Slash or Pass as much as I do. That's from Tyler. And like I said, you guys, she has multiple special editions of it, and I think I have them all. I like to read that. Her books are amazing. So if you haven't checked out any of her books, I'd highly recommend them if you're into that genre. Me, I read any genre. As long as it's from an indie author, I'm going to read it. Okay. So next up is we have Becca Storm, historical fiction, The Last Coven. Oh, I have that book too. I have that book. I haven't read it, but I have it. So it says that she's written, it's a video playback we have for this author. And looks like we're staying on time.
Hello to everybody at the BookTok Indie Author Awards. So delighted to be here tonight, although not in person. It is the wee hours of the morning here in Scotland, so I'm probably safely tucked up in bed. However, I will tune in if I happen to still be up. So delighted to have received the award for historical fiction for The Last Coven. I'm just really excited to see where the author journey goes next. Good luck to everyone else who's participating tonight, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. I don't do camera, so here's a little bit of background into how The Last Coven came to be.
The journey to completing The Last Coven was a process of blood, sweat, and tears. From its exciting beginning to its heart-wrenching conclusion, the true life facts and magic system were thoroughly researched and recorded in detail. I wanted to get both aspects right, so I took the time to delve into the local history and known witchcraft practices to describe a magic system that would enthrall the reader. There are darker elements to this novel, from the branding of coven members and the trials they faced to join the coven, to the brutal depictions of the Inquisition, torture, and trials of those accused. It really was one of the darkest periods of Scotland's history. 17th century Ayrshire was in a state of unrest following the Reformation and the Church's shift from Catholicism to Presbyterianism. The added rumours and public fear of witches living among them were a scrutiny many couldn't escape. Several of my characters were based on real-life accused witches of that time. Bessie Graham, one of the most notable in 1650, held in Kilwinning Abbey, was a harrowing one. She is still recognised today by having a street named after her in Kilwinning town. Likewise, in the prequel to The Last Coven, we meet Margaret Barclay, another renowned witch of Irvine, 1618, who was held and tried at Irvine Old Church, where she was questioned and tortured, her inquisitors believing she had placed a curse on a local ship, the Gift of God, which later sank, and all but 2 members aboard perished. She also has a street named after her in Irvine today. The trials described in The Last Coven are based on the real trials of the time, and the supernatural fiction element of my book brings these characters together and casts them as part of a coven. The coven is made up of herbalists, midwives, healers, fortune tellers, and women who were able to read and study, a skill many women would have been unable to partake in at that time. For me, the question I wanted my readers to ask themselves was, these women hurt no one. In fact, they only tried to help, yet they are known forever in history as being executed as witches. Even if they were witches and part of a coven, did it really matter? What harm did they do other than help those who couldn't help themselves? Where real-life characters are blended with fictional ones, I feel I set up a narrative that highlighted well the barbaric nature of the witchcraft trials, and drew readers in with the supernatural aspects of the magic created by their magic system linked to the triple goddess Brigid, a deity recognised and worshipped over the ages in Celtic and Scottish folklore. She allowed the coven to wield her power, and it gave the last coven the power and magic it needed to escape its aggressors. This book wouldn't have been possible without the numerous women recorded in history who were accused and tried for crimes of witchcraft, and I want to pay tribute to them and their suffering. I hope I have captured them in a way they would have been proud, as they were fascinating to research, and their heartache and pain should never be forgotten.
Well done to everyone and all the people waiting to see if they're a winner. Slàinte. Bye. Enjoy your evening.
Congratulations to Becca Storm. She is in Scotland and she won for historical fiction, and it's The Last Coven. So congratulations. She said it's the wee hours of the morning over there. So our next category is, it is someone that has won multiple. It is contemporary fiction for heavy. I have that one. And most satisfying HEA, happily ever after, for heavy as well. And it is ML Burns. So congratulations, ML. Once again, here we go, you guys, with the beautiful covers. I think covers can make or break a book, and that is just my opinion as a reader. But congratulations, ML. That is a beautiful cover. And she won twice for heavy. And next we have Ariel N. Anderson. And she is for Under Your Scars, which I've read, I've cried, I've loved, okay? She got New Adult, book I'd sell my soul to read again for the first time, and Best Indie Audiobook for narrator is Joe Arden. Congratulations. She won in all 3 of those categories. I absolutely love the book. I love the novella that goes with it because it kind of wraps up what happens in the first book. So you know that things might be okay. But I absolutely loved it. Everyone that's ever read it, I've had said rave reviews about it. So congratulations to Ariel N. Anderson. Okay. Next we have next Dark Romance, and it is going to be Tina S. Transformation. Oh my geesh, I'm gonna need that one, you guys. Congratulations, Tina S. Transformation. Look at that cover. I'm going to keep on harping on the covers, you guys, because I'm a cover girl. I love covers. But she won for Dark Romance for Broken. If you're not following her, please follow her. Please follow all these indie authors. This is not only recognizing them for their hard work, that this is also helping them get their works out there in front of more people. So this is Tina S. Transformation, and it is Dark Romance Broken. Congratulations, lady. Next we have, fantasy, A Sea of Song and Sirens. Oh, that sounds interesting. And it is Whit Stanfield. Look at that gorgeous cover. Okay, I'm gonna quit talking about the covers, you guys, if you want to, but that's a gorgeous cover. Okay,
but they are glorious covers, absolutely.
They
Fortunately,
are.
Whit's another one who has not been able to join us so far. I think I heard I've got some reports that there's been some flooding and stuff happening up in Washington State. So there's a couple of folks up there. I'm wondering if Whit might be there as well, where they're kind of all just getting together and not able to get on right now.
And a lot of people also may have been over on TikTok and not realized what happened over there.
Yeah, that was the wonderful thing. I'm trying to catch up with people behind the scenes here and make sure everybody knows that we've moved over here. But we will get this, just for everybody's reference, we will get this on demand after. So like once it's done, we'll have the playback so everybody can appreciate it, and we'll chunk it up and get it on there, whether they want it there or not.
I'd say send it to me. I'll put it out there for you, Ron. But Whit Stanfield, I've never heard of this book, but by that cover, it's a book I'm going to have to get.
Absolutely beautiful cover.
It's absolutely beautiful. And I wonder who does his covers. Nades of Jewel, Whit Stanfield. Oh, I'm going to have to get that. So would you like me to just keep going, Ron?
Yeah, let's keep on trekking.
Okay. Well, we have a video playback for next. For the next categories, it is thriller, mystery, and standalone novel by Spencer. Oh, I recognize that one too. Spencer, and I'm not sure how to say that, but My Mother-in-Law Must Die. Thriller, mystery, and standalone novel. Congratulations. And we do have a video to play with that one, I believe.
Hey, Book Talk. Thank you so much for voting for My Mother-in-Law Must Die to win the thriller mystery category in the BookTok Indie Awards. Thank you very much for voting. I'm very honored to win. Thank you very much to Ron Shaw for organizing the BookTok Indie Awards. What can I say? I wouldn't be here without my amazing readers, always sharing, recommending, and obviously reading my books. It's been an amazing year. I had a book reach number 20 in the entire Kindle store. That was the Christmas Day Butcher that came out this month. There's also a #1 bestseller in 2 separate thriller categories. So, just completely blown away. Thank you so much for all your support, and I hope everyone has a great holiday.
I am actually circling things on here that I need to pick up as soon as we get done with this, y'all. Okay. I'm going to be picking up books right off of this, the list. Okay. So, once again, that was Spencer, and he won for, there he goes. Thriller, mystery, and standalone novel. So congratulations. Next we have Gretchen Powell Fox. It is for LGBTQ plus Smoke and Scar. Look at that cover. Oh my gosh. Congratulations, Gretchen. That is absolutely a beautiful cover. Here we go. Circling this one. I'm going to need it. Okay. But congratulations to Gretchen. Amazing artwork, and I can't wait to read the book. So thank you so much, and congratulations. You guys, look once again, pick up these authors, follow them on all of their socials. If you're interested in their book, I recommend, if you can, buy it straight from them. That way the author sees more of the profit. Buy straight from the author if you can. But if you can't, get it any way you can. Okay. So the next category we have is Ezekiel Eversand. It's epic high fantasy Kingfall. Oh, look at that cover. And most immersive world building. Look at that cover, Ron.
It is amazing. So we are we're actually moving a little bit ahead of time today. So he should be coming on. He had a very specific time frame that he could because he's on family vacation. So what we'll do is when I see him come on, I'll give you a cue and let you know, and we can bring him back up because he was really excited about this. So I want to make sure we give him a few minutes when he comes back around.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
So that is Ezekiel Eversand, and it's Kingfall for epic high fantasy and most immersive world building. And look, I got to circle that one because that's another one I'm going to need. Y'all are getting me here now. So I'm glad you guys, we had some technical difficulties initially. So we are here. Ron and I are here. We're trying to plow through this. Ron, this is just amazing that you put all this together. It's just amazing.
It was a fun effort. There was definitely days where, if it wasn't white, it would have turned that way already. But it was a labor of love for this group of people. It's just such a wonderful community. I've only been in the writing world for 3 years. And starting off, I had no idea what to do. It was the BookTok community. As I slipped into it, I started getting ideas, learning more of like, oh, here's some ways to market my books. And just generally getting comfortable. I mean, I started off with 10 followers on here and I was, all right, this is crazy. And now I look at it, I'm like, okay.
Right. And something like this really helps as well, because like I said before, initially got started in the indie author advocate community, 2 years ago. I didn't know what an indie author was. I had no idea from that to this. And that's pretty much all I read are indie authors. So I think this is also informative to get out there to people that they realize what an indie author is and what it takes for them to do it all.
Yeah. There's so much that people that don't write don't necessarily see from that author side. Like, it's all on us. Like even the traditional authors, they still, some of them, the smaller ones, they still get a lot of it too. But you're writing it, you're working to find your editors, getting your covers, marketing. It's a never ending cycle. So, it's challenging to get awards, which is really what kind of shifted me into this. I was looking for, I'm like, okay, what can I enter my books into? And everything had like $50 to $200 fees that you had to pay to enter your book. And it's like, okay, so publishers are probably paying that, no problem. But, if you want to invest, great. But I just wanted something where, let's just give the recognition for the people. Let's not have people have to pay money to get an award for the work that they're already doing. They're already spending their own money to get these books put out for everyone.
Right.
And a lot of the times, you might break even on your books on a good one.
Right.
So, it's nice to be able to do that. We just have somebody that has joined us. Give me 1 second here.
Sure.
We are going to jump back to, we have Whit Stanfield with us. So we're going to jump.
Oh yeah. Fantasy.
Hey, Whit, are you with us? Oh,
He could.
oh, I guess not. Okay.
He could be having technical difficulties like we all are.
Well, yeah, it's the day for it. All right, let's jump back. We are catching up. So I think that was the scheduled time there.
For Ezekiel, it was 2. Yeah, we are actually. We
Yeah,
are ahead.
we're about 20 minutes, 20 minutes early.
Look, I could talk for 20 minutes. I don't think they want me to, but I could. No.
Let's see. We can play the game of jump around a little bit because I know there's some that aren't attending.
Uh-huh.
So if we want to jump down to nonfiction.
Nonfiction.
I'll bring that
there it
up
is. CA for CA.
Yes. Let me bring that up on the screen.
Oh, look at that cover. All right, congratulations to C.A. Bainham for nonfiction, The Candyman. Oh, I'm going to have to see what that. It says one father, one pixie sticks, one Halloween that changed everything. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to put that down on my list. Ron, you're going to kill me by the end of this. As if I don't have enough books already. You're going to kill me.
This is what was happening to me as we were going through the voting process, because I had to edit all of these books together, like and build out all these lists. I'm like, ooh, I like that one. Ooh, I like that one. So I went from like, you know, my like 10 books to all of a sudden I have like hundreds of books that piled in over the course of this. And every round I'm like, ooh, because the first round I didn't get to look at the covers. The second round I started looking at the covers to do verification. I'm like, ooh, I need this one.
Look, you can see all the books behind me. You can only see about half of them. Not to mention I have about there's 40 totes on the way with movers coming from New Mexico.
Wow.
Don't know where I'm going to put them at, Ron, but I'm going to
need to get like extra ones that stack out and slide and shift.
Hey, I might have my husband build them for me.
Excellent. All right. Where are we? We're gonna have to just kind of go through and see where we're at.
Oh, CK Francisca for science fantasy. It is Dream Cursed. Let me mark that one off. And look at that cover. Congratulations, CK. There it is. I found it. Huh? Congratulations, CK. That is a beautiful cover as well. Now, Ron, I have a question. CK, do you think, being an author, do you think a cover could make or break a book for an indie author?
For appearance, yeah, absolutely. It could. It's what gets the attention, you know, because a lot of the times people don't have the opportunity. They'll read the back or the description you put. But for an indie, the cover is what's going to grab people. I know personally for me, it's the first thing that catches me when I go into a bookstore or when I'm looking through lists is if the cover looks cool, I'm like, okay, I want to at least take the next step and read and see what it's about. So
Right.
I kind of go do that. I'm like, yeah, this is absolutely something. And it's critical. I would say it is for my own books, it is the highest cost. Like I spend between that and the editing, but the covers I always try to invest in because it's that visual appearance. I want it to look good. I want it to make a stance. I want someone to look at it and go, oh, I need this. Even if they just want it as a shelf trophy, I'm happy to have it do that. It's
right. You bought it. But people that are mood readers, and mood read by the cover, because I'll be honest. I mean, I read everything. If it's an indie author, I'm going to read it. But if I have two books in front of me and I'm like, which one do I pick? I'm going to go with the one that has the badass cover.
Absolutely. It's one of those things. It's when new authors ask me for, you know, what they should work on. I'm like, well, outside of your actual story, I'm like, focus on the cover, make the cover good. It's your marketing piece. It's what you're going to show to people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just wondered if an author took that into consideration, that it could make or break the book.
Yeah, it can. And I think that's why even you'll see with traditional publishers, they spend a good amount of money developing and seeing what people grab. You'll see, you know, certain authors have very specific styles that they use because of the genre specific artwork. It's a real thing.
It is. It absolutely is. And I can just go by looking at, like, let's say just for dark romance or fantasy, those covers, you're very specific to those genres. Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So looks like we might have Whit back with us again. So we're going to try and bring Whit up and see.
Okay.
Whit, are you able to chat with us now? Oh, guess not. Okay. Well, we'll bring you back. If you get up there, we will bring you up here.
It's just technical difficulties. That's all, y'all.
That's all. Is the way of technology today, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, it is. And to be honest, a lot of people are having, I don't know if I should say this, I'm not talking about them bad, but have issues every now and then with TikTok.
Oh, absolutely. That definitely, I've experienced that. Well, I've experienced that today.
Because it was about quarter till and I was trying to get on and it wouldn't let me. And I'm like, what's going on? I tried earlier and it let me just fine because I was in, it said waiting. But then when it wouldn't let me.
Yeah, we were 4 minutes out. I was getting ready to hit the start button and actually put the thing on. And then all of a sudden I get a message on an alert saying, you've been banned from live. Oh.
I mean, did it even say why?
No, I'm sure I'll have to go look it up afterwards. I suspect it's probably because I had the 30-minute countdown at the beginning and nothing was happening. So they probably marked that, or there was, some unhappy chat going on. I wasn't monitoring the chat, so I don't know what was being said in there.
Could have been anything, Ron.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, we'll keep on trucking along here. I'm going to go right to the next one that you have online.
Okay. And it looks like is it Alex? Yes. Oh, look at that cover. Alex Patton, dystopian and post-apocalyptic Us Dark Few. Oh, let me mark that one down. Alex Patton. That'll be one I need to get. Sheesh. So congratulations, Alexis. Is that how you say it? Alexis Patton. I'm sorry. Alexis Patton for dystopian post-apocalyptic Us Few, a Dark Few. That is gorgeous too. And I've never seen that one before. So congratulations. Look at that cover. Oh. And then the next one we have is Cozy Mystery, Potions and Prejudice. And it is by T. Harlow. That's an adorable cover too. See, something like that just kind of draws you into that type of cozy mystery going on. Let me circle that one. Ron is killing me here. Make sure you guys once again are following these indie authors on all their socials, and I always recommend that if you want to pick up their books, see if you can get it directly from them, because they do get that profit from them. Okay, it goes to them. If you can't get it that way, or if they don't have it available, yes, by all means buy at other sources, but go to the author specifically, because they see that profit versus giving it to the rainforest. Okay.
And we actually have a short video from T.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So bring that up.
Yes.
Hi, everybody. I am T. Harlow, and I just wanted to take a moment and thank you all so much for voting for Potions and Prejudice in the Cozy Mystery category for the BookTok Indie Awards. I originally wrote this story just as a cozy, joyful, escapist retelling of one of my all-time favorite books by one of my all-time favorite authors. And it honestly brings me just so much happiness knowing that readers are getting as much joy from reading it as I got from writing it. It's because of you that I won this award, but it's also because of you guys that the series has now been picked up by Berkley. So in case you haven't heard the news, Potions and Prejudice and its sequel, Sense and Sentibility, will be released by Berkley. So all of the editions, including the pretty special edition you see here, are going to be going out of print. Date is TBD, but it will be sometime in 2026. So thank you again. Thank you to everyone who voted for Potions and Prejudice. Thank you to everybody who's read it, who's shared, who's recommended, who's commented on my social media posts, or just added it to your Goodreads TBR. I honestly appreciate all of you so much. And just thank you, and happy holidays, everyone.
She got picked up. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was amazing. I didn't know that until I got the video, and I was like, oh my goodness, that is awesome.
I know. Now, Ron, I got a question for you too, since we got time to spare.
Absolutely.
Is that every indie author's ultimate dream is to be picked up and not be indie anymore?
I think a lot of indie authors do. I mean, it always depends on how willing you are to go through the process, because the querying process is brutal. You've got to gear up and be ready for rejection every which way when you do the querying, because they tell you you want to submit anywhere between 20 to 50, and most of the time you're going to do that 10 times before you actually get a yes. So it's brutal. I mean, it's nice to think like, with getting picked up, you do make more, but you also, I think, to a degree, lose a little bit of the control of your books. And for myself, yeah, I wouldn't mind it, but at the same time, I really need to have control over my books. That's just a me thing.
Right. And I see in the comments a lot of people are saying, that's not their dream. That's not their dream. Because like you said, I've heard that it takes away, your control over your baby for the
Right.
most part.
Yeah, and it's like it's I know a couple of authors like that were close to it, but in one case it was the publisher wanted to put their own artwork in. They wanted to do their own stuff. They didn't want like that in there. They wanted to kind of control what the cover was. Sometimes they'll obviously, I think they partner with you, but you also got to be really careful with making sure you have a good agent that supports your vision for what you want there. Because they will go kind of back and forth, and right, they're doing it because what they're trying to do is mass market. They're trying to sell bulk. They're not just trying to sell one off.
Right.
For me, I think I would probably always stay indie just because, one, the control, but also I can write stuff that might not be in the mainstream at the moment, like not kind of in the flow. I can experiment and try different ways of writing, add different context, and try writing, just different styles and not worry about it. Like I don't have to worry what's going to sell to a mass market. I have my group of readers and they'll like it or they don't. They let me know.
And then you sometimes wonder, they want to sell. But do they even really know what people want? Because there's some books out there that are trad and they're like popular, and I'm like, not so much. Not so much.
Yeah. No, I really, that's why I really appreciate, obviously I'm an indie, but why I appreciate it is the fact that we really have that opportunity just to expand what we write. And that's why I think indie books are so much more enjoyable for me, because it's not restricted to these specific rules. It's someone's raw imagination and talent in there, not chopped apart a million times by, a series of editors. You might have one or two trusted editors that you work with as an indie, but, having that and not tons of people coming in and mixing up your work, it creates a unique story, and it doesn't sound like everything else. I think that's what it is every indie author has their own unique sound to their works, and it's just better.
I've always been an avid reader, but the books that I have enjoyed most in my life, I'm pretty old now, are indie books. They're indie books.
We have people joining us now.
Hey!
So we're going to get back. I see Whit on there. Whit, I think we've made it through the technical issue, so I'm going to bring you up on here, and let's see if we can get you live this time. All right.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, welcome. Everybody's
Thank
been having
you.
Everybody's been having technical difficulties tonight, so we're glad that you were able to get here. And first and foremost, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yes. And your cover is gorgeous. Did you do that?
I did not. I'm not that good. I had Athena Bliss, who she'll be under Spawn of Echidna if you find her on Instagram.
Okay.
But she designed that artwork.
That cover is absolutely gorgeous. And we were talking earlier that we think a cover could make or break a book. And I don't know how yours is not like a #1 seller. That is gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
That is gorgeous. Gorgeous. So first and foremost, I want to say congratulations. This is Whit. And she won in Fantasy, A Sea of Song and Sirens. So congratulations. I'm going to hand it off to you, lady.
Oh, thank you so much. First of all, I'm self-conscious. I'm going to an event tomorrow and I have boxes behind me, so
okay.
Ignore the mess. But I just want to say thank you. I'm shocked. I'm just so honored to have won, and I wanted to say thank you to my parents, my husband, my sisters, my best friends here in town, and also my 2 PAs, Sarah and Kristen. I don't know what I would do without you guys in my life, and my entire street team.
Oh.
I love you all.
Oh, Now you have to get, I told, one of the other authors, you have to get one of those gold stars to put it on your books now, because you want, or put it on the inside so you don't cover up the cover. But let everybody know you won.
I'm looking forward to
Put that
it.
in your bio that you won.
Thank you.
So I always have authors say, tell us where you can get your books and where they can find you on what socials you're on.
I am on Instagram and TikTok under Whit Stanfield Author. It might just be Whit Stanfield on TikTok, actually. And then you can find my books anywhere online on anywhere that books are sold online. We're branching out to a few bookstores. I don't have like a list on me, but there's a few of them out there. Mostly online, and then I sell direct from my website as well if you want a signed copy.
Tell them the website, because I encourage people to get the books straight from the authors if at all possible. So what is your website?
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. It's whitstanfield.com.
That's okay, lady. Now, is this your first book?
This is my debut.
Oh, wow. I need to put that down. Debut. Wow, your debut, and you won an award. That's amazing. Congratulations, lady.
It's crazy.
That's amazing. All right. Well, thank you for being here. Once again, I want to tell you congratulations. Is there anyone you might have forgot that you want to thank?
Oh my gosh. Probably.
Right?
I have author besties, Sheila, Janessa, Gretchen, Katie, and Lena. I love you all. And it got dark in here. I don't know if that was me or not.
We can see you.
I don't know. I probably do forget people. I'm really sorry if I do. I love you. I don't know.
Oh, well, congratulations, lady. And thank you for being here with us tonight.
Thank you so much.
Have a good night.
You too.
And then Ezekiel Eversand for Kingfall.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you so much. This means so much to me, especially these two particular categories. So
who did your cover? Because it's badass too.
So I work with a weapons graphics designer, and I found him. He's in Hungary, and I found him on DeviantArt many, many years ago. And then I go bring those weapons and I hand draw my concept, and I bring it to another cover designer named Lance Buckley, and he's out of Carolina. So that's a collaboration of all of these three people.
Wow, they absolutely gorgeous cover.
Oh, thank you so much.
And look, I have you circled because I need to pick up your book.
Awesome.
Ron's gonna make me broke by the end of this show tonight.
Oh, thank you. I follow your content as well.
Oh, thank you. So was that your first book? Is this your first book?
So the one that's winning the award is my first book. Yes, I have two others currently published, and my fourth one will be in the series, will be published next year as well. Okay. So yeah, finally this one is getting some recognition, and that's all thanks to this BookTok community, honestly. So
it's amazing. I mean,
it has been. I've only been on it this year. I wish I'd have done this a long time ago.
Right. Well, go ahead, and I'm going to hand it over to you so you can give thanks to who you need to give thanks to.
Absolutely. Well, like I just said, honestly, it is thanks to this BookTok community that has reinvigorated me into, wanting to write more consistently now and talk about my books. Because before I joined this community early this year, I went through a deep depression after publishing Spellblade in 2022. No one really bought it. I guess I didn't market correctly. I switched a career to where I wasn't meeting people socially anymore. And I took a whole year off. I didn't write anymore. And I just thought nobody cares. And getting in this BookTok community, instantly meeting other indie authors or readers that are my target audience in epic high fantasy. It's been a game changer for my motivation, and now I'm finding my flow again. And it's just such an amazing supportive community. So thanks to you guys. And of course, my family, my wife. I don't know how hard it must be to be married to a fantasy author who's always in his head and thinking of them. Who knows, I might be killing off the next character, and who knows what I'm thinking about at all given time. So I don't know how she does it.
Now, I always ask the authors, where can someone get your books? And because I always encourage people to get them directly from the authors, if at all possible, so that author sees that profit.
Yeah, absolutely. So I hate to say that I did discontinue my website, but I'm going to start it back up again with EzekielEverstand.com, and I'll get right on that. But currently, Amazon and all online bookstores such as Barnes and Noble, Books a Million. I did publish through Ingram Spark and Amazon KDP. So any of those platforms you can find me on, and it's on Kindle Unlimited, which helps me out as well.
And
But
I highly encourage you to get that website, because coming from a reader point of view, that trophy of that book signed by the author, that's what we want.
I'll get right back. I have it. I need to get right back on it and put some energy back into it, but it'll be there before the end of the year. So
especially with the badass covers, we need them signed.
Absolutely. Yeah. I love the little badge that I'm having now. I mean, best epic high fantasy. That was so important to me. That meant a lot to me. I mean, most immersive world building. I poured 2 decades into building this story before I ever wrote the first page. So that was huge to me.
Wow.
So
that's amazing. So congratulations.
Well,
and
thank
then
you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. What socials can everybody find you on, so that way they can locate you?
Well, obviously, the TikTok community. So I'm author Ezekiel Eversand on TikTok, and then on Instagram, author_Ezekiel Eversand, and also have a Facebook page that anything I post on the Instagram goes straight to the Facebook page, and that's also Ezekiel Eversand.
Ezekiel Eversand. Okay. All right. Look, I'm going to be picking up your book. I underlined you and I circled you because I just need it for the cover.
Awesome. Hope to earn a new fan. So
yes. Well, thank you so much for being here. And I want to tell you once again, congratulations, Ezekiel.
Thank you. And thank you for everybody that voted for me. It means everything to me. Thank you.
Absolutely. Have a good night.
Night.
Ron, his books are gorgeous.
I know. That cover is just absolutely amazing.
And you see the second one? It looks just as badass.
Yeah, these already made it to my TBR. they're in the list waiting.
Look, that never-ending TBR that we'll never get finished with because we keep adding.
Yep. It never ends. But
are you really a reader if you don't have a 2-mile long TBR? No.
Well, we do have another author that is with us right now. So we're going to bring her up. It is for our poetry award.
Oh, Kara.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, the cover once again. Here we go again. It's gorgeous. I love the blood. But this is Kara Blaine, y'all. She won for poetry for Blood Loss and Dandelions. Oh, wow. I love the cover. Did you do that yourself?
I did do that myself. Yeah.
I love it. Love it. I know I've not read a lot of poetry. Have you always been a poetry writer?
I'm a novelist now, but I started with poetry and short stories. So I finally just put together a very tiny collection of my absolute favorite poems from like the past 20 years, and I put it into this book. And it's only 21 poems. So it's short, but they're just my favorites. And I just did it because I wanted to, because poetry is where my roots are. I write romantic fantasy for the most part now, but yeah.
You said 20 years. You only look about 20.
That's so cute. Thank you. No, I'm 43.
I'm
43.
Really? I'm like, you only look about 20. No.
Yeah. Some of the poems in that book won awards back in the college days 20 years ago. So
wow.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. And I'm going to hand it over to you so you can, thank anybody you'd like to thank.
Yeah. Always to my husband, Sean, and my 2 boys, my teen boys, Ari and Avery. They're just all so supportive. They're my biggest cheerleaders in this author journey and just in life. So I appreciate that. The BookTok community has been amazing. All of my author friends are a great support system. And I especially want to mention Carlene and my niece Cass as being some of my best bookish buddies. And helping me the most probably with my books, but also my street team, my ARC team. I just have this amazing community, and I feel like that's why I've found as much success as I've had. And I appreciate every single one of them.
Oh, well, congratulations. How many books do you right now have out?
8, 9, 10. I honestly,
Really?
for some reason, I can never remember when someone asks me that. I have a couple of YA fantasy books, and then I have, 6 6 adult romantic fantasy books out. So all the adult romantic fantasy I signed with an indie publisher.
Mhm.
So those ones are like in transition, changing covers and things are happening, but they're still available on Amazon right now before they're widely distributed again. So
Okay. Now I always ask everybody where can they get your books, because like I said, once again, I encourage them to get them directly from the authors. So where can they get your books?
So for the poetry, it's just on the Zon. Like I said, it's a tiny little collection. I didn't think it was going to win an award. I just put it out there because it's my roots and I wanted it to be out there. But I didn't widely distribute it. So it's on Amazon right now. I will have to start stocking some copies so I can send signed copies to people. But the rest of my books, all the adult stuff, is in Amazon on KU at the moment. And again, not widely distributed yet. They're going to do print runs of all the books next year, and then they will be widely distributed. I'm in a very weird transition-y period, but I still own the rights to the poetry. It is on Amazon, and I will start stocking some physical copies in case folks actually want signed copies.
Okay. And congratulations on getting your books signed.
Thank you.
Yes, congratulations. All right, lady. Well, thank you so much for being here. And once again, tell everyone your socials that they can find you on, so they can follow you that way as well.
I'm at Kara Blaine on TikTok, and on FB and Threads and IG, I am karablaine.author.
Karablaine.author.
And then I do have a website. It is cblaine.com.
cblaine.com. All right. All right. Well, thank you, Miss, for being here. Your cover is gorgeous. I love the drop of blood. I think that's badass. So
Thank you
congratulations. Oh, you're welcome. And thank you for being here, lady.
Thank you. Good night.
You're welcome. Night.
Another exciting one. I love poetry. I did my own poetry collection, and it's just fun. It's a niche one though, and it's more challenging to sell poetry books.
Well, and I have some, because I've had some sent to me, but I've never read them yet. And I need to, because I think that's something I'd be interested in. I like anything that makes me feel or cry. It couldn't get a 5-star if I feel or cry or get mad or cuss or something. I like a book that makes me feel. So I think poetry might do that for me.
Yeah, and Kara's a really good writer. I've read one of hers, and it's good. It's definitely
good.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you primarily read, Sean or Ron? Do you read, like, what is your genre that you read?
I read everything. So, well, I should say, once I got on BookTok, I started reading everything. Before, I was primarily like suspense, thriller type of books, but then opened up. I've moved into all of the different categories. So now I'm reading fantasy. I'm reading the steamy, spicy books.
Ron, okay,
not bad. I got exposed to them. I was like, okay, I haven't read these before, but you know what? We'll give them a try, and they're good. If they're written well and they have good stories with it, I am happy to read them. And some of them,
yeah. And I'm one. I like a steamy book, but it has to have a plot.
Yes.
I don't want it to be 90% steam and 10% plot. That is not my kind of book.
Absolutely. And actually, that's a good segue, because the next author that joining us is for steamy romance.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Emily. Emily.
Hello.
Hello, lady. Welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Woo! Steamy romance until I break. Congratulations. Look at the cover, y'all. Look at the cover.
Yes.
I love Emily's books, you guys. Love them. And every single one of your books has a badass cover. Who does your covers?
I do.
No way.
Yeah. I do have someone now that she does help me with my covers now. But this one was one that I did.
Wow. Your covers are badass. I want to know,
Thank you.
Congratulations, first and foremost. I want to know how you come out with books so fast.
I'm gonna blame ADHD.
Okay.
It's a super hyperfixation. And I've been writing since I was a teenager. And then I got medicated for ADHD, and now it's just I can focus my thoughts into stories. Every time someone asks me that, I don't really know how to answer it. Like, I just
it's
I just write it.
I remember one time I sent you a message and we were talking and I said, I want every single one of your books. And you're like, I have like 90 books. I'm like, wait a minute, what? What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. There's a lot of them. I think right now, I had something released today that I think is 101 or 102. I
Oh,
think.
wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I think that's amazing because you just keep on putting them out there. And yours is a type of book that I am going to pick up just for the cover alone. The cover alone, I'm going to pick up every single one of your 101 books.
The covers have taken a lot of trial and error, and I'm replacing my old covers right now for that reason, because we're learning as we go along.
Yeah, and you do. And you do. Oh, congratulations. I didn't even read. I mean, it's really small print. I don't know if you can see that. I didn't even read who won what. And I'm like, Emily won. I just saw your name on there.
I was so surprised.
Oh, why? No.
The people that I was in the final 5 with are amazing people. And I did not expect that message from Ron. So
oh, well, congratulations.
Well, thank you.
I'm gonna hand it over to you and you can thank whomever you'd like to thank.
Yeah. She's gonna hate that I'm calling her out like this, but the biggest thank you that I have will always go to my editor and my PA, who is Jade. She's been with me for over 2 years now. Right behind her is Misha. She's also my PA, but then my editors, Heath and Becky, and then there's Frankie, Alicia, Bree. Oh God, Junie. My poor husband has. I love him dearly. He is so supportive of all of this. I think he's probably actually watching because he's at work. But ultimately, if it weren't for my readers and especially my ARC readers, I don't think any of this would be possible, because they are who have made any of my books big.
Yeah. Well, that and your cover.
Yeah, your covers. Yeah, this one, like all the little cracks were individual, and it took a while. So
wow.
I like how it turned out.
Yeah, I mean, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, I always ask the authors, where can everybody get your books? And do you have a place where they can get them from you directly?
I am primarily on Amazon, and the easiest is Etsy.
Oh, Etsy. I didn't know you had an Etsy shop. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So her 101 books you can get on Etsy, y'all.
Yeah, because I do a different pricing for bulk orders just because I have 101 books.
Okay.
That is easier. Like if you're ordering more than just a few books, it is easier to message me on social media or to email me. Preferably Instagram, because I'll actually see that, and Facebook kind of hides messages from me.
Okay. So that was my next question. Yeah. What are all the socials you're on?
Instagram is emily.klepp.author. Facebook is the same thing. TikTok is Emily Klepp Author, I believe.
You have more of a presence, I've seen, on IG than anywhere, I think.
Yeah, Instagram. I try. Misha's actually the one who sets up the post for me, because I don't have the memory to keep up with all the posting. But I try to be active on Facebook and on Instagram. TikTok I can't figure out, and when I do, they kind of shadow ban me, so I'm not really present on TikTok very much.
Oh, that's okay, because I'm on IG, and that's where I see all your books, is right on IG.
Yeah, I always see that you share them to your stories, and I was like,
sure,
she's so sweet.
Because your covers are badass. I love your
appreciate
covers.
That.
I love it. All right, ma'am. Well, thank you so much for being here. Anyone else that you'd like to mention? Anyone you might have forgot?
Oh. I think pretty much everybody I've come into contact with, I have a huge thanks for.
Oh, all right, y'all. This is Emily Klepp, and she won for Steamy Romance. It's Until I Break. Look at the cover, y'all. Follow these indie authors, pick up their books. I always encourage, if you can buy them directly from the author, and that gives the author the profit for that book instead of the rainforest. So thank you for being here, Miss Emily, and congratulations on your new release today.
Thank you.
You're welcome, lady. Have a good night.
You too.
All right. Bye.
All right, so we're still shuffling things around a little bit here, but it's exciting. I love seeing all these awards given out, and the best part to me was when I got to send the messages out. I did send them a little bit early because I wanted everybody to be able to attend the live. So the folks that had wanted to get those messages, and just the responses, kind of that initial surprise from the authors, and just the appreciation was just, it was so nice. It's like that's why I did this. That was the whole purpose of having these awards tonight, to celebrate these writers out here. And we've got a good mix, I think, of seasoned writers versus some that are just new. And we've had a couple people that it's their debut books that we're seeing here tonight. It's exciting.
It is absolutely, it is.
Now, I don't know if you can share this or not yet, but I know you have exciting new ventures coming up in regards to some of the stuff you're doing with indie authors, correct?
Oh gosh, I have so much going on right now, Ron. I'm trying to catch up with everything, but I'm like, last night I was up till like 3:00 in the morning, and then woke up at like 9. And what I'm doing right now is I am doing social media management for indie authors. Right now, I started out the gate with 22 authors. Oh, wow. So imagine that, 22 authors right out of the gate. So this is my first week, and I'm trying to get everything organized, trying to get access for all of their socials to be able to do what I'm doing. So we're working on it. And I thank the authors that are working with me, because they're being very patient with me. I'm learning the ropes. I'm learning the ropes on how to come up with a post, to create them. I'm learning, what they have coming up, what they'd like to, concentrate on. So a lot going on. So right out of the gate, 22 authors.
That is phenomenal. That's good though. I mean, but you've spent a lot of time building up a strong audience and working in all the indie authors that you've worked with. It's good though. It gives you that nice foundation to start from, and people know that, they know they're working with someone that's going to be solid.
That's serious.
Fight for. Yeah.
I actually feel bad because I literally have probably 100 videos on my phone that are things I've recorded, opening of books or reviews of books. But you can't put 100 videos on TikTok in one day.
Right.
So that's my thing with it, is I don't think I post enough to get all of their stuff out there. So I ask everyone to, be patient with me. It's coming. And like when I put out the call that I needed some more indie authors to spotlight and for giveaways, I got 70 authors respond. And I can only do 3 a week. So I'm trying.
Yeah. I don't know how you do. I get burnt out like 1 or 2 videos every couple of days. Like when people started telling me like, oh, you got to do 3 a day, I'm like, no.
You're like, no, not gonna happen.
I have for next year, but I'll tell you, I everybody that can do that, I give a lot of credit to, because just trying to come up sometimes with content for a single video, I'm like, is this gonna do it?
Look, just post it, Ron. Just post it. And look, and I do where I masked video record. So I'll have the same shirt on in like 20 videos, and people are like, I changed my shirt. No, I'm not changing my shirt. This is the shirt you're going to see in 20 videos. I don't care. A couple of them I recorded where it starts out my eyes are closed, and my sister's like, are you going to edit that? No, I'm not. They're getting it. That's how it is. But I think people know me for that. Just, I don't edit. I don't change my clothes. I'm just putting it out there.
I think I've gotten more that way. When I first started, I was doing more editing. Now it's like, all I do is just chop enough so I don't have like the little gap when I press the record button. Other than that, I'm like, it's good to go.
And look, people say, do you use a filter like on your face? First and foremost, I don't know how to do that. Okay. Second of all, I don't want someone to see me on a live and then see me out in public and go, oh, wait a minute, is that you? Yeah, that's me. So I don't do filters on my face either. This is what you get. Okay.
Yeah, I was fortunate. All of my learning for TikTok came from my 15-year-old niece.
There you go.
Instructor. If I have questions about what's going on, I'm like, what do I do with this? What's this mean?
There you go. I need a 15-year-old niece. I have a granddaughter that's like 13. I think 14. That might help.
They got to get the education from it somewhere. Because
Right. Right.
Trying to keep up with the trends. I could never do that. Like my niece is like, well, you got to do some of the dances and stuff. I'm like, no, 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 no. You will not see me dance.
As much as I have ever done is like I'll play a song and I'll be sitting there like dancing to it, you know, while I'm sitting down. That's about all I'm doing. Okay. Now, Ron, I want to put a plug in for everyone. I'm going to do a live with Ron on this Sunday, so the 14th, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be on TikTok. It'll be on my page, and hopefully I have access to be able to do that.
Won't be on mine until I figure out why I'm suspended.
Right. But we're going to talk about Ron's books. We're going to talk about some other things, and we have some surprises going on for Ron. So you guys, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and that will be Sunday the 14th. Awesome. I want to make sure everyone's there for that, so they can. There's some stuff going on, Ron.
Be looking forward to it. All right, so we can bring another one up. This individual is supposed to be live. This is actually one of the people who let me know that is in Washington State right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's Aiden.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Y'all, so congratulations to Aiden Pierce for Supernatural Horror Burn for Jack. I actually have that book in probably about 3 different versions of it. Yeah, I have issues. I know you guys, but congratulations to Aiden. Ron, is it the flooding that's going on in Washington State? Because I saw something about there was some flooding going on in Washington State.
Yeah, I think that's what it's from is there was flooding there. And it's, they're all just trying to stay safe right now. And
yeah, Shannon Morse, which she lives in Washington State, she sent me a video and said, holy crap, look what's going on. And it was a video that's a lot of flooding going on, and she's there.
Yeah, that's a rough area to be in at the moment. So
right now
winter storms starting to come in, and that's where they go. So I'm waiting for snow now.
Oh, now wait, Steph, where's Steph live? Because Steph, one of my friends on here, besties, she sent me a video earlier and said, MommaD, you want to come up here? And there was a bunch of snow out her window, and I went, oh no, I don't want to. No, thank you, but no.
Excellent. All right. We're jumping around. Oh, okay. Yeah. We have one that is a pre-recorded video or message. Okay. We're going to jump over there. This is our children's book. This was exciting when I love the cover on this one. You're going to really like this.
See. Yeah. That's adorable. Tamby Smith for children's book, Where to Find Your Dragon, Michael's Adventure. And congratulations to Tamby. That is an absolutely gorgeous cover. Once again with the covers. So she is unable to be here, but she does have a video that we're going to play for everybody. Well, Ron will play it. I don't know how to do that.
We'll pull that up right now.
Hey, everyone. I'm Tamby Smith, and I'm the super excited author behind Where to Find Your Dragon, Michael's Adventure. I'm honored that my debut children's book was selected for the Best Children's Book for the 2025 BookTok Indie Author Awards. When I first embarked on the journey of writing this book, I never imagined the impact it would have. Seeing it resonate with so many readers has been a dream beyond my wildest imagination. I'm extremely humbled by the support and encouragement from the readers who have taken the time to dive into Michael's adventure. First up, a gigantic thank you to everyone who has believed in me and my story. Your votes, reviews, and kind words have breathed life into my book in ways I never thought was possible. To all the parents and kiddos who've shared Michael's journey, thank you for making my story a part of your world. To my family and friends, you've been my rock stars. Thanks for sticking with me through every late night writing session and every single moment of doubt. You're the best cheerleaders anyone could ask for, and for that, I am eternally grateful. And of course, a huge shout out to the BookTok community and the organizers of this incredible event. Thank you for shining a spotlight on indie authors. Your platform gives voices like mine a chance to be heard and cherished. It is because of communities like this that stories continue to inspire and connect us all. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for this wonderful honor. I am looking forward to continuing this journey with you all and sharing more magical tales in the future. Thanks a million.
Number 2, Ron.
Oh, those are just amazing. That cover, yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the ones in the children's section were really cool covers. Like I'm just looking at them like, oh wow. I'm like, I could probably read it really quick too.
Right? And it makes me wonder who does their covers.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just fabulous.
Oh, look, it says it's a great book for kids. Aw.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I might have to pick that up I'm gonna mark that, pick it up for my grandson. Okay.
All right. And we have our next author that has joined us, and this will be the coming of age story.
Coming of age. Oh, Kelly. All right, you guys. Next up is Kelly for the coming of age story, Taking Flight. Congratulations, Kelly.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
I love the cover. Once again, who did your cover?
It's a website called Get Covers. So they're sort of a training ground for some of the other cover sites too. And so you get absolutely amazing artwork for less than some of them cost. It's a little bit of a secret I don't want to tell too many people about. But oh well, it's done now because it's such a great resource.
Right. Is this your first book?
Yes, Taking Flight was my debut.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you so much. And then the second one came out like earlier this year too. So I'm
Drawing Fire.
really excited. Yep.
Got it. Okay. All right. Well, congratulations. I'm going to turn it over to you so you can give some thanks if you'd like to.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I always have to start with my husband, John, and my kids. They are by far my biggest cheerleaders. Like my oldest even got his girlfriend reading books and telling people about them. So like, but that's the beauty of writing a coming of age story is it can all ages can thoroughly enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the BookTok community, I've found so many incredible people on here that just other authors, editors, everybody. I have to give a shout out to Kara, who was on here a little bit ago, because she's sort of like my mentor and my big sister in publishing. She has encouraged me to actually put my books out there.
Oh.
So, and then I have a book club of Scout moms that have been just behind me 100% too, that I have to shout out for, because they've been shouting it, and I think that's part of why I ended up winning is because they got behind me and they're like,
they got behind you. Now, I always ask authors, I encourage people to buy from the authors directly because you guys see more of the profit. So do you have like a website or a way that they could get your books from you?
Yes, absolutely. I am very glad to have all my stuff wide. My website is kellyscriven.com, and you can get ebooks, paperbacks, and audiobooks on there. And I am also, in all the places. Kobo Plus is actually, I promote that a lot because it's a great alternative subscription plan that a lot of people do. And then there's an indie bookstore called thecraftybookstore.com that is amazing with indie authors.
Craftybookstore.com. And that's online bookstore?
Yes, it's an all online. She's based out of Indiana. And she's building toward making a physical spot, but it's all online right now. And I think she's got over 100 different indie authors in her bookstore right now.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, write that one down.
I'm writing it down so I can go
She's
on there.
amazing to work with too.
I'm writing them down so I can just go on there and see what she got for sale. And what other socials are you on, Kelly?
I am on Threads, TikTok, and Instagram, all as Kelly Writing.
Okay.
So that's kind of where Kelly Writing, because I always get people Scriven for some reason. Nobody knows how to spell it. Like my kids will go to school and they'll be like putting S on the end or ER. So I'm just like Kelly Writing.
Just writing. Okay.
People can find me.
Now, are these a duology or is there more to come?
It is going to be a trilogy. The third one is, I'm hoping to have it out in the spring, but it'll definitely be out next year sometime.
Okay. Okay. And are you getting all of your covers from the exact same place that we're not telling?
Yes, I am. Yes, the exact same place. I've actually got the third cover back because that way it actually motivates me to finish and get it out there.
There you go. All right, man. Well, congratulations. Is there anyone else that you'd like to thank? You might have forgot.
If I forgot them, I love you all, and I'm sorry because I'm still forgetting.
Now, don't forget to get them gold stickers that you can put on your
yes.
that you won an award.
I definitely am going to be doing that. I'm so excited.
Oh, congratulations, Lainey. And thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
being here.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
You too.
I like that we got some resources for the indie authors as well, but she didn't want to tell, but she told.
Resources are a very important thing to have.
Right?
I've had a, well, you know, I learned when I first started doing this, I was searching through Fiverr, which, you know, I was getting some okay stuff there, but it really, once I got to the community and Book Talk, that's when I started getting more resources, because you have some of the authors that are a little bit more established, or have been doing it for a while, that like to share posts. Like those posts that they create, those were life changers for me when I first started writing, because I had no idea what I was doing in the publishing process, having to learn KDP and Ingram Sparks, and knowing how to do that. I mean, that's a whole other section of the job itself, is understanding how to get that stuff published. So the resources out there, invaluable.
I love the concept of the crafty bookstore, where it's an online bookstore for indie authors. I think that's cool.
Yeah. I mean, that's the other cool thing is, you know, I've seen so many small businesses pop up from the Book Talk community. So, you know, we have someone who opened an actual physical bookstore. Actually, there's a couple of physical bookstores now that have spawned from here. You know, people working as, you know, it's where I found my newest editor. You know, it's just great to have these things pop up, and you know, the different career or job opportunities that people are finding through it. You know, it's exciting.
It is. And I think it's amazing that, I mean, you're right. There is a lot of bookstores like within the last year that have popped up, like physical bookstores. Yes, I mean, they do have online, but they also, I mean, physical bookstores. I think that's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's just fun to watch that. Like, I really hope I get to visit some of these ones that have come up. And it's like, I try to remember where they're all at. I like keep notes. I'm like, all right, so when I'm traveling for work, where do I need to go?
Hey, there's a bunch of people that are going to Ireland in 2027 to visit the Inkbound Society.
Oh, I'll have to find out about that, because I've been meaning to go to Ireland anyways.
2027.
Excellent. That would be fun. I have books there. I have my books there.
Hey, there you go. You could take pictures of your book on a shelf in Ireland.
Yes, and I can sign them for her.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go.
Excellent. Let's see. We're moving through, trying to get some of the ones that we know won't be here. Okay, so our next one that we're going to go to will be...
There's one that got several awards that won't be here. I mean, we could go through that one if you'd like.
She might. I'm going to hold on, because she sent a message. Finally heard back from her. So I'm going to give a little bit of time and see if she joins us, because that's an exciting one, because she
won a lot.
She owned it. She owned the awards.
She sure did.
So
She sure did.
It will give her a little bit of time to see if she can make it. We've got best book to binge in one sitting.
Oh, S.J. Tilley. Oh, okay. Look at that. Look at that cover, Ron. Okay. Congratulations to S.J. Tilley for best book to binge in one sitting for Mountain Boss. I believe that's actually a series. There's like 3 or 4 of them out now. I don't normally like covers with men on them, but if you got to have a man on them, it's okay that they look like that. I'm just saying. Just saying. So congratulations, S.J. Can't do it. But let me mark that one off. But I think I think there's like 3 of them out in this series, and they all are primarily with the guy on the cover.
Yes. Yes. I saw those. I was like, okay, this is a series.
Yes.
But that one must be the good one, or the best.
Well, I'm just saying, look at the cover, but you know, I'm just saying, Ron.
There was a guy on TikTok that was out there with the axe for a while. I don't know if he's still on there. My oldest niece was very much excited by him.
But wait a minute, they're gonna let him be on there with an axe, but they'll take you off just for having a 30-minute thing. What?
And never understand the science of it.
No, never.
And guess what? Our big winner has joined us. So I'm gonna bring her up.
No way.
And up, yeah. So all right, I'm gonna move this over and
okay. All right, you guys. Ray Knight is the big winner of the night. You know how they always have that big winner of like the Emmys, the Grammys? That is Miss Ray Knight. Okay, you guys. She won for best prose writing style, best use of multiple POVs, best character development, favorite morally gray character. Oh my, okay, I like that one. Scenes that live rent free in my head. Oh, okay, I like that one too. Book Talk's most underrated indie book, best banter between love interests, and book I would die to see adapted. Oh, okay. And they most of them are like, for why don't you save me? Why don't you make me? Oh, okay. Those two. Oh, look, Ray. Congratulations.
Thank you.
This is amazing. You're like the big winner of the Emmys tonight.
I know lie, like my heart is thumping so fast that I'm literally shaking.
Oh, congratulations. It's amazing. I mean, you were like the one to be tonight, let me tell you.
I honestly cannot believe it. Like one of the readers, like she messaged me and she was like, "Oh, look, you're on this Indie Authors Award thing." And I was like, "Oh, wow." And she's like, "You're actually on several categories." And I was like, "Oh." And so like they sent me the first round and I didn't think I'd even make it to the second. And then they send me the third and I'm like, "Oh my God, you gotta be kidding."
Congratulations. This is amazing. Now, categories. So are these two books, I know, but I'm gonna let you tell. Are they more like, what genre would you say they're in?
They are dark romance, but some people would say not necessarily dark, because you know how there's like subgenres and dark romance has become this kind of like umbrella term. So they're more like bully romance, but like the bullying was done in the past.
Look, I already have them. And have I read them? But I do have them. So I'm going to hand it over to you. Congratulations, because you are the big winner of the night. If I had like a trophy, I'd be giving it to you.
Oh, thank you. Like I don't know. I mean, for an author, I'm kind of terrible with my words in person. But like I just want to thank everybody. I honestly, when I wrote it, I did not believe it was going to do as well as it does, or it has done, or is doing.
Right.
It still astounds me. I'm just so beside myself a lot of the time, every time, that it just like people. I love knowing that people love Ryder as much as I do. I was like, I had so much fun writing him. And then to know that they like chose him as I think he was one of the winners. What was it? I can't remember the category, but I know it was Ryder. And I'm like, yay.
Yeah, right. Well, I was on two of them: best character development and favorite morally gray character. So two of
That's
them.
what it was.
Two of them.
That's
so are they they're a duology?
It's actually a series of 3. Why Don't You Keep Me is the last one. No lie, though, this was meant to be a standalone book, and it turned into a series. Every time I do that to myself, every time I'm like, this is just going to be one book, and then it turns into 3.
Now, how many books do you have out, Ray?
11 now.
That's amazing. How long have you been writing for?
A couple years. Well, 3 years, but I didn't actually publish on Amazon until 2 years ago.
Wow. Love the earrings. Let me tell you, the earrings are adorable.
Well, I also have a Santa, like it's a whole Santa dress.
Yes. Oh, look at that.
Very
Adorable. Adorable.
Thank you.
Look, what's Ron doing? What's Ron doing down there?
I was just saying
I,
thank you.
I saw he had a Santa hat and like a Christmas background, and I was like, my kind of guy.
Right? Okay, I don't have that, y'all.
I mean, you're dressed very fancy though. So.
Okay. I have a Christmas party to go to tomorrow, and this is what I'll be wearing. I'm just letting y'all know.
Oh,
Okay?
goodness. I love
Now,
it.
what's next, Ray? What do you have coming out next?
I actually have another Why Choose coming out. It's called Definitely Not, and like I currently put out for beta readers, and like 150 people have already signed up, which I'm just like, wow. So I'm hoping to release that like mid-February, late February, and it's again, Why Choose, but this time it's like a group of 3 friends, and they meet this girl who is a mechanic / fighter. And they just kind of fall in love with her and start kind of like stalking her in a way. And they just keep showing up at her garage. And she's like, leave me the freak alone.
I like it. I like it. Now, is that going to be a standalone or a trilogy?
Again, hoping for a standalone. We'll see how it goes.
Right? We'll have to figure that out.
I'm terrible with that.
Oh, hey, if you got it in, you put it out there, lady. Now, I always tell people if they can buy from an author, straight from an author, get their books from the author. So do you actually have a website, or where are your books available at?
I have a Ko-fi shop, and it's in my bio and my link tree on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay. So they could get signed copies from there if they were
Yeah.
interested? Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
with character art and stickers.
Oh, with character art and stickers, y'all.
Yeah.
Hey. All right. So I gotta ask, do you have like an art team? Do you have a street team? Do you have any of that stuff?
I have a great group of readers. I honestly do. I have like a reading group on Facebook, and they are so wonderful in there. Like, a lot of authors have come on once for like a release party, and they're like, your reading group is so sweet. And I was like, I know, they are absolutely amazing. And then from there, I have like permanent ARC readers that are in that group too. And then I have others that have just been following me from like the very beginning. And I was like, I hate, because I get through these like episodes of where I'm really super social, and then I'm just like, and I just do nothing and say nothing and then don't reach out. But like, I get back into my social, and then I reach back out to them, and I'm like, thank you so much for being patient with me. And they're like, oh, well, we love you. And and that feels so nice, to just know that they're patiently waiting on me to get back to being social.
They'll stick around. They'll stick with you, lady. They'll stick with you. Now, what all socials are you on that people can find you?
I have a TikTok, but I'm hardly ever on it. I have Instagram, and then Facebook, and my reading group.
Okay. And why are you hardly on TikTok, lady? That's where I'm at. You got to come on over TikTok.
I know. I don't know what it is. I'm just absolutely terrible. I don't know. I really don't. I used to be such a TikTok addict.
Really?
And now I just like avoid it like the plague for some reason, and I couldn't tell you why.
Well, no, that's my daughter. She shut hers down like 2 months ago. She's like, Mom, I just can't TikTok anymore. I'm like, okay. That's okay.
I don't want to get political exactly, but there was things on there that were just depressing me and stressing me out way too much.
And that's exactly why she did it as well. That's exactly why. Yeah, that's exactly why. So I got you, lady. All right. Well, you are the huge winner of the night. So congratulations.
I still can't believe it. Thank you.
That's amazing. I'm telling everybody, you got to get those stickers and put them on your book because you won an award.
Oh, okay. Awesome. That's so sweet. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, honey. Thank you for being here, and congratulations for being the big winner of the night.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you're welcome, lady. You take care.
You too.
Y'all, that is Ray Knight. She won for Best Prose Writing Style, Best Use of Multiple POVs, Best Character Development, Favorite Morally Gray Character, Scene That Lives Rent-Free in My Head, BookTok's Most Underrated Indie Book, Best Banter Between Love Interests, and Book I Would Die to See Adapted to Movie, I would say. Congratulations.
Yes, that is the.
That's awesome that she was able to make it, Ron.
I know. We got a message kind of back and forth, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, good. It was, the big winner of the night. I wanted to make sure it was here. And also she's got really good Christmas style. So
Oh, I was gonna say, did you see the earrings? Love them. She even had a red background. So hey.
all right. This is fun. What do we got here? So we're gonna hop around again just a little bit as we're doing this. Next one will be a video playback because she wasn't able to make it live, but we're going to do our best fantasy romance.
Oh, I know a lot of people like that. All right, y'all. This one is congratulations to Lauren Little. Best fantasy romance, A House of Cloaks and Daggers. And look at that cover. That's all I can say. And we're going to have a video from her.
Hi, my name is Lauren Little. I'm the author of A House of Cloaks and Daggers. I'm really sorry that I couldn't be here live for the event, but I just wanted to jump on quickly and say thank you so much to my readers for nominating A House of Cloaks and Daggers, for voting for it, for sticking with it through each round. I am so grateful for you. I love you. You guys did it. And I have the best readers in the world. I love you so much. Thank you to Ron for organizing the event. I really had so much fun watching each round and seeing all of the nominees and the amazing indie authors and their books that made it through to each category. And I wanted to congratulate the other winners. You guys are amazing. It's so wonderful to see so many indie authors getting some recognition. And I also wanted to congratulate all of the nominees because it was huge and it's amazing. And I'm so proud of us. So thank you.
Y'all, and that was Lauren Little for Best Fantasy Romance, A House of Cloaks and Daggers. Congratulations.
That was great.
I like that cover too.
It was, yes. And it was nice to the folks that were out of time zone. I feel bad, like, it's something I'll have to look at as we look at for next year. And yes, folks, there will be a next year.
Oh yeah. and hopefully he won't get banned from TikTok.
We'll make sure well in advance not to get banned. There will be a next year, and we'll see what we can do as well to try and figure out a time. Like maybe it'll be like midday or something where it overlaps. Do like a weekend on the middle of the day instead of.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just exciting. And she brought a good point in her message as well. And that is also congratulations to all the nominees. There was a lot of rounds and there was some really, really good competition in this. I mean, there were multiple ties that I had to kind of keep breaking it on even the first 2 rounds where I was like, okay, I'm like, try to push it a little bit more to get a few more votes in for folks. It's like, all right, here you go. Go out again. We got there though. It was just, the first list I was telling people, it took up almost 100 pages in Google Docs when I grabbed like all of the nominees that I had to go through for every categories. It was like 100 pages. I'm like, well, I've got my next book. It's just all names and book titles.
Right? Jeez. Now I know when I first initially went on to vote, I think it was like 9 pages on there to vote.
That's great though. I think it's a testament to how excited, because this wasn't just author submission. So the audience knows, anybody that wasn't part of our initial voting cycle, is this was author and reader submissions. So, and I think a lot of it was readers that submitted their favorite authors, because some of the authors that I've talked to on the way, like, I didn't even know that I was in it. And we got down to some of the last rounds and the authors didn't even know, like, their readers were out there supporting them, pushing, getting the votes for them. So it's great. And, everybody, especially as we got into these last rounds, there were a lot of great books, a lot of great authors. It just comes down to, at the end, there's one winner. That's the way it works. And I want all of the authors to know that participated. It's nothing about your book.
Oh no.
There are so many fabulous books that didn't make it to the final awards. And I recommend, I've got the full list. If you go back into my bio on TikTok, you'll see I have a link to the page with the rules and regulations for this. And at the bottom of that are all of the nominees. So I wanted to make sure that there is a list for everybody that was nominated, for people to go back and take a look at the books that are there. Because there's so many that just, may have not gotten the votes. Authors may not have gotten time to push it out enough.
Yeah.
It happens. So go back, check out that list, please. There's so many good books on there.
Oh, I'm reading the comments. I brought them up and I've been reading them. And it says, someone said, yes, I nominated all my favorites. I mean, and that's what it came down to get that initial list. You had to have, the readers nominate who they enjoyed to get that initial list, because there's so many,
There was a lot. All right, we're going to jump to another one, and this one is going to be the best completed indie series.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to.
Oh, there it is. I see it. Oh, look at that cover. Can you guys tell that there's a theme for tonight with these winners? They're covers. I'm just saying. This is C.N. Crawford and Alex Rivers. Best completed indie series. It's Fae Academy for Spies. And I need to write that one down because I don't think I've ever seen that one. Ron is going to have me. Look, Ron, I'm not a nurse anymore. Okay. I'm on a limited budget right now.
I promise I wasn't trying to get you to buy more books, but it happens. This is why my shelves have built up. I'm actually officially run out of my own bookshelves now. I'm like, so what I did is actually got rid of, I had a sofa, decided I don't really need the sofa. I live by myself. I can get just a single recliner. And now I have room for 2 more bookshelves.
Hey, all right. I just have to kick my husband out so I can have his get ready room or office downstairs, and I can just put bookshelves everywhere. If he's watching, I'm just kidding.
So well, this is a great series, and from what I could see, these two authors they have a good following. So I think they're either been around for a while and been doing these, or they've got to be really close to being signed into like traditional world, because they had a good number of reviews for these. I was shocked.
I've heard,
wow.
I've heard of C.N. Crawford, but I haven't heard of the Alex, but I've heard of C.N. Crawford.
Well, definitely a series that one made it to mine. I'm not normally a Fae type of book, but I'm like the cover, like, and to your point, the covers. It's just like
The covers.
I have
mean,
to see what's
that's the
going on here.
theme. Yeah, that's the theme of the evening. The covers. The covers are on all of these. Even the children's book you saw, they're absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Jeez, absolutely gorgeous. And see, I love to get to talk to the authors, because I want to know,
yes,
who does your covers. Not that I'm going to come out with a book or anything. Maybe, you never know. But I mean, the covers are just amazing.
But doing the work that you're doing with indie authors now, that's another thing to get to, is helping them realize that, because especially new authors, as they come in, don't necessarily know to look for that, and that's finding a good cover artist can be challenging. You want someone you can trust, and not someone that's just, I can do some stuff in like Photoshop or something. It's like there's some real specifics that they need to know about the spacing and whatnot, that it's good to have a good list of people that you can fall back to and say, okay, who can actually do this? Because I can play in Photoshop, but when it comes to like putting the fonts and stuff on there, like I need someone that has that professional design eye that can look at it and go, no, this is what, because me, I'd be putting like Comic Sans text on there thinking it's the greatest thing in the world.
Now, I had an author in one of my mix and mingles that she was talking about her series that she had, and she showed the covers. And I said, I'm just to let you know, I mean, people that my followers, we're more of like a discreet cover, a badass cover. And we got to having a discussion about that in one of my mix and mingles. How about she's redoing the covers on her series? So I can't wait. Hopefully they sell.
It's worth it. It really is. It's again, it's like I said, it's one of the best investments to make for your books. And we have another author that has joined us.
Oh,
So
I hope it's who I think it is.
I'm going to hand it over, because this is our winner for 3 awards this time. So I'm going to bring her up to join
I know who
us.
it is. I know who it is. M.A.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi, guys. How are you?
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. You guys are the best.
Yes. Now, you guys, this is M.A. Savino. You should have kept driving. She got best dialogue writing. Plot twist made me yell. Absolutely. And MommaD's Reader's Choice Award. You guys, I have read this book. This book, look at the cover. Look at the cover. The cover. Every single book in this series, the cover is absolutely badass, M.A. Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much.
When he said someone was here, I'm like, is it M.A.? Is it M.A.?
It's me.
Yes. Oh, congratulations, M.A.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome, lady. Oh, geez. Now, how long have you been writing, M.A.?
My first book released in November of 2022.
Ah, so not that long. Not that
No,
long at all.
not really. It took me, I don't know, a few years to figure out what I really wanted to like write, that I knew that, like, I mean, actually with You Should Have Kept Driving, it was one of those things where like, I'm just going to write this and I'm not going to care what anybody thinks. And then it was, everybody loves it. So I guess I just write and not care what anybody thinks, and then I have a winner.
Now
Yes.
the theme of the night is badass covers, because if you look back at every winner, their covers are mwah. Who does your covers, or do you do your own covers?
Oh no, I don't do. If you see my first couple books I released, like originally the covers were not so good, but then I found Frina Art is who I use, and so she redid my books 1 and 2 covers for me, just the ebook covers, and I think the first book I have in paperback in the new cover, but she does all my covers like now, because I love her work so much. I can just give her a collage of photos and say, put this together for me. This is the vibe I want. And then she puts them together, sends me what she originally comes up with, and I'll be like, I like this, I don't like this. and can you adjust this? And she'll do it, and she'll keep tweaking it until I'm happy with it. I mean, in my head, I'm thinking she's probably like, oh my gosh, this girl, she needs to make up her mind. But I know she knows artistically I want it to be like perfect, and I want it to be the right thing. And she has such a huge portfolio. She's been doing this for years. She has so many covers like that are pre-mades that she does. She does sales all the time, and then she does custom covers. So she does literally everything, and she's pretty good. Like, I mean, a lot of people charge like way more than what she should charge for what she gives you. But I mean, she does a lot of work. There's quite a few authors that I work with now that a few of them have gone over to her, and she's starting to do their covers too. So they found her through me, and I really like, anytime anybody's like, I need a good cover artist that's not going to charge me an arm and a leg, and I'm just like, oh, you got to go see her. Even if you can look at all her pre-mates. There's so many, and they look, you know what I mean? They look fabulous. There's so many different kinds.
Every single cover, and they're badass.
Well, the original first cover is a pre-made cover that she had done, and I found in her portfolio.
Oh,
and
really?
I said, I saw that cover, and it originally had only one guy on the front. Her eyes were a different color, and she just puts fake title or whatever on there and author name. And I said, look, this is almost exactly what I want. You only got to change a couple things. And then book 2 and 3 were basically based on the original cover that she had to, like, we had to find the right person that could be an Ari and the right person for book 3 that could be an Audrey. So it had to be like perfect. And then I wanted all three of their eyes green, as in book 1, the original killer is, got green eyes. So then I want her to kind of come through the other characters so that her eyes are, that's why their other characters in books 2 and 3 on the cover have green eyes as well. Cause it's like her coming through them, like they're transforming into becoming like her. So I kind of wanted that symbolism in there. That's why it's not like they were all had green eyes in the books. It was just kind of to pull that through like that.
Look, guess what? Congratulations. You won the MommaD Award.
I know, I saw that. I'm so happy. And you're such the biggest supporter. I thank you so much for everything you do for indie authors, for readers. You do everything for so many people. And I heard you're retiring. You time told everybody, and I'm so excited for you.
Yep. And I'm nursing anyway. I think I'm working harder now than when I was a nurse right now.
Well, it's a lot, but at least you can do it from home.
In my pajamas.
In your pajamas, that's right. Are you even wearing pants right now? Let's be honest.
I have on leggings. They're black leggings, y'all. That's all. And I'm in my slippers. I'm just letting you know.
There you go. There you go. That's all you have to do. And then, with Ron too, putting this together, it's amazing. And I'm so happy that, indie authors helping other indie authors, we build each other up, and that's how we make it. And, and we really help each other, and that's how we win. We're unstoppable when we work together instead of, people trying to one up each other and stuff like that. It's better together. And I really want to thank my readers too, because, without the readers, it's like the pages would go unread, you know what I mean? And our hearts would be not as full as they are right now. And I really thank them for believing in me and reading my work and voting and stuff like that. So it's like, I was happy I said to my husband, I said, I'll be happy to just win in one category. So to win 3, my heart is full right now. And I really appreciate everybody.
She won the MommaD Award, y'all.
I know.
I won't tell you how many times I voted for you for that category. I'm just letting you know.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
All right, lady, is there anyone else you'd like to thank?
My third book co-author, Taryn Wheatley, she's been very helpful. She is the original she really helped me with book 1, like getting it a little bit more polished and, a little more descriptive where I was lacking a little bit. We call it the meat of the story. And then she helped me a lot with book 2. And I said, by the time book 3 came in, I'm like, look, I really need your help with this because if it wasn't for her, there would be no book 2 or book 3, because I originally was going to just stop at book 1. And she was just like, look, everybody I really love Ari, and I feel like you can squeeze another book out. So then we did book 2, and she's like, oh my gosh, now you have to do book 3 because of how you ended book 2. And I'm like, all right, fine. And then, then other people are like, oh, don't tell me it's over. You got another thing up your sleeve. And I'm like, no, the trilogy ended, but I'm doing a Willow Academy series, which is going to be volumes. It's just going to be character volumes. It's going to take the main characters, Ari, Odie, Audrey, and Clinton, who's in book 3, and it's going to just go more into their backstory, why the choices they made were what they made and how they ended up, like before they ended up in like the girls in the bunker and, you know, Amelia, and what happened that led up to that point and where they are now. So it'll be each one. So there'll be an Ari one, an Audrey one, an Amelia one, a Clinton one, and an Odie one. Maybe a Benny and Griffin one. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. We'll
That
see
sounds
what
like
I
a
can
lot of
pull.
writing. So you started
It's
already?
it's a lot of work, and I got Don't Knock coming out in January,
Mm-hmm.
and a few other projects planned for 2026. No, it's coming out in February. I'm sorry, I had to bump it, so it's February 6th, 7th. I don't know. It's a Friday in February, whatever that is.
I think you sent me it earlier. I think
I
it's
know I
the-
fixed it.
it's
I
the
was looking
5th,
at the wrong
February
year
5th.
when it's so. And then I have a few other projects with, you know, some anthologies for next year, but I mean, and then there's a couple projects with some other authors that I'm planned on, and you know, I want to work with Taryn again. I already have a plan for her. I already sent her my idea, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, that's going to be sick." And I'm like, "Yes, it is. It's going to be fantastic." I was like, so exciting. It's super exciting.
Yes. Now, lady, I always encourage readers to get their books from the authors. Do you have a website where they can get them directly from you?
I do not. Most people, like pretty much everybody, just messaged me on Facebook, like, "Hey, I saw your book. I'd really like to buy it." And then I just talk to them on Facebook. I have Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, and I just send it right, mail it right to them. And pretty much that's how I deal with everybody. And then I've just gotten smart enough where I started pinning addresses, because I found that, you know, someone will buy a book from me once and then they'll send me a message like, "Hey, can I get book 2? Or I saw these books on the internet. Do you have these ones too?" And then I'll start talking to them so much, because I'm kind of a talker, and then I like to get to know my readers and ask them questions and what they liked about the book. And not, it gets to the point where the thread is so long I can't find their address. So I'm scrolling and scrolling. Where is it? And then I'm just like, I don't know why I didn't think of it before, because I have ADHD, that I didn't think to just pin the address. Someone saw me do it to their address today. They're like, "That's smart. Now you don't have to keep asking me my address." And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of it before."
Right? Now, lady, what socials are you on so they can follow you on your socials as well?
TikTok and Instagram are both under at Savino the author, and Facebook is just Melissa Savino author. So I'm right on there. So, but Facebook, I mean, they could contact. I've had people contact me on TikTok asking for a book too. So I've done it that way as well. A lot of people in UK and Australia, I've sent books to people there. Of course, you know, shipping's really expensive, so I try to, you know, help them out a little bit if I can with stuff that, you know, lighten the load. But sometimes I like sending extra things, and that adds to weight. But I can't help it. My husband's like, "You're not making any money. Stop doing that." I'm like, "Well, you know, I want it to be sold everywhere." So
Right? Aw. Y'all, this is M.A. Savino. If you guys have not seen her covers, you buy her books based on the covers alone. Now, they're good stories. Okay, I read it. This one I read. It's a good story. It's mwah. But the covers, you guys, the covers. But y'all, this is M.A. Savino. You Should Have Kept Driving, Best Dialogue Writing, Plot Twist That Made You Yell, and MommaD's Reader's Choice Award.
Yay! Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you for being here, Miss Lady. We'll be talking soon.
Have a good day.
All right. Bye.
Absolutely stunning. And we're going to keep going on with this trend of amazing covers, because the next one, we have another author that has joined us. And again, when you see this cover, MommaD,
Oh no,
you're going to be cursing me out. So I'm going to move this one around. We are going to our best use of tropes.
Best use of tropes. Where's that one? Oh, there we go. It's low. Ah, it's low. Low. It's low. See, I haven't been paying attention to who is actually coming up, but it's low. Hey, it's y'all. This is L.O. Gold, low gold. Best use of tropes. The Devil Within. Look at the cover. I have this book. I have that book right there. Look at the cover. Look at the cover, y'all. Look at the cover. If you can't see, there's like a skull in there. Look at the cover. Mwah. Yes, well, absolutely. Congratulations, lady.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, Lord. So I'm asking everybody, do you do your own covers?
Oh, heck no. Oh, no. No, 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 no. I could not. In fact, I tried to do one once and I shared it with my team and they were like, it's not good. And I was like, yeah, let's scrap it.
At least they were honest.
My good friend, Jenna, you can find her. She's on social media at Novel Hounds.
No.
She is just an incredible human, an incredible designer, and she does all of my special interiors and most of my covers. She is just phenomenal. If I need anything designed, I go to her immediately.
Yeah, I mean, that's a gorgeous cover. Absolutely gorgeous,
Yes.
gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Now, is that your first book?
This is not. This is my third. It's the second in the series. But no, so this is the second of the trilogy, finishing the third one right now. The first cover is equally as beautiful, and I can't wait to see what she does for the third. Every time she does a new cover, she blows me away. She just did one for my latest release, Frost, that just
yes, I saw that. I saw it.
Yes.
Yes. Gorgeous. Badass as well. Badass as well.
that cover. Oh my, I don't even know how she did it. It's beautiful.
Oh gosh, I remember seeing it. I'm like, oh, okay, I see you. I see you.
Yeah.
All right, lady. I'm gonna throw it over to you. Is there anyone that you would like to thank? You have a speech prepared or anything?
I don't know. I'm too chaotic for that.
Right.
I mean, thank you to my readers, right? Like this is super cool. I love that people loved this book. I love that people connected with this book. Thank you to everyone who read it, who downloaded it, who voted for me. You know, I have an amazing street team, I have an amazing ARC team, I have amazing hype people, I have an amazing PA, Amanda, just amazing people behind me and so there who deserve all the recognition.
Oh, so you said you're working on the third book. What's after that? Anything?
After that will be my next hockey.
Oh,
so Their
hockey.
Obsession was my first of the Demons on the Ice series. It is a Why Choose hockey romance, and so they're all going to be Why Choose hockey romances. So everyone's like all in the hockey phase right now, and I'm like, I'm very excited to finish the trilogy, but I'm also ready to get back into writing some hockey because it is so fun.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Now, I like to encourage everyone to buy from the authors directly, if possible. Do you have a website that's possible?
I do. I have a Square site. You can buy all my books. They come signed. They come with artwork. I throw in all the goodies that I can if you buy from my site, because I know that it's a little bit more to pay for the shipping when you have Amazon Prime. So I appreciate people buying from me. So I make sure to do it up and sign them and send all the goodies.
But look, you might have to pay a little bit more, but you do get that signed book. That's the shelf trophy.
Yeah.
That's the shelf trophy. Now, what other socials are you on so people can follow you there as well?
I am mostly on Instagram. That's where I can figure out how to post things.
It is easier there than TikTok. I'm just letting you know.
It is a little bit. I'm not as good with TikTok, but I'm trying. So I'm on Instagram. I am on Facebook. I tentatively am on Pinterest, although I just kind of just go straight on there. And then occasionally I remember I have a Threads and I just post nonsense on there.
Oh, that's okay. I guess Threads has been hopping lately, they said, because I don't really go on there, but I've been hearing things about it that it's hopping on there. Okay. All right. Well, congratulations, Lo. Thank you for being here, y'all. This is Low Gold. Is it Low Gold or you like LO Gold?
Low Gold.
Low, that's what I thought. So this is Best Use of Tropes, The Devil Within. Now I have one question. What tropes would you say are in your book? So that way, best use of tropes. What tropes?
I know. I mean, I have yet to write a book that does not have an obsessed main character.
Okay.
So I think that's my big one. Mass Stalker is in here. A little bit of an unhinged female main character, but in the best way. A little bit of mystery trope. Female, male.
Okay.
Female, female.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love it. All right. Well, congratulations again, Lo, and thank you so much for being here, lady.
Thank you for having me. Have a great night.
You're welcome. You too.
All right. Bye.
I got that book. Email search. There's Ron.
It was me again.
Yes, look at her cover, Ron. Look at the cover.
No, I saw it and I'm like, if MommaD hasn't seen this,
Oh, I have it. I have it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
So we are down to the last 3 awards. We're a little bit ahead of schedule, but that's pretty good. We did have one that marked as live, but we will see. Can we get a little bit? We should see in the next few minutes here, but we do have one that we can do while we're waiting.
Sure.
And this is our best magic system. And this we have an actual note because the individual couldn't be here tonight, so they wrote a little thank you message.
Okay.
Bringing that up for you.
All right. All right, you all. Oh, look at that cover. Here we go again, Ron. Look at the cover. 1,000 Burning Ravens. It's by Keir Smelser. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Best Magic System, 1,000 Burning Ravens. And the cover is gorgeous. Okay, and we're going to read what they sent you guys. It says, "My dear readers, I wish I could be here in person to celebrate this moment, but I'm off celebrating my sweet family instead. So thank you to our hosts for reading this message on my behalf. I know without you all cheering me on and screaming about this book at the top of your lungs, this would never have happened. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I am honored by this award and grateful to our hosts for the opportunity. I'd also like to wish all my fellow indies a huge congratulations for winning in their categories. It's no small feat, and don't we know? I hope the queen of who bleeds stars, magic, never fades for my deeply loved readers." Oh, wow. And see, I want to know who does her covers because it's beautiful, beautiful. And it says PNW for life. So I wonder if she's Washington up that area?
I
Pacific
think she
Northwest?
might be another one, yeah.
Yeah. Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
Look at the cover. Gosh, let me
Yeah.
circle that one.
Yeah, I love the title too. That was just when I saw the title when I was originally creating these lists. I'm like, that's just one of those titles that like it sticks. It sticks right there.
And the black and gold looks really good together. Yeah. And it says she does her covers. Oh, so she does her own covers. Oh. And it says book 1, so that tells me there's more to come or there's more out there.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. I always get excited in series. That series can be dangerous because once I start one, I have to read the rest of them. I can't
That's
just
my problem.
I've made mistakes, even when I do traditional published books, I'll go and I'll buy one. And if I don't remember to look up, all of a sudden I'm buying the middle of a series and I'm going, uh-oh, we got a problem here.
Look, Ron, it says book 2 comes out tomorrow.
Oh.
Someone just put it in the comments. It comes out tomorrow.
Congratulations, Kira. That is
Yes. I need to put that book 2 tomorrow.
This was another one though. It made my TBR. Just again, that title, like it sparked that curiosity. I'm like, I have to know what this is.
It's a duology, a completed duology.
Awesome.
Right? And look, you ask anybody that knows me. I missed it on TT. You didn't miss it, CK. We were never on TT. You didn't miss it, CK. But you ask anybody that knows me about how I feel about cliffhangers. If it's a cliffhanger and the book is already out or coming out the next month, I'm okay. If it's a cliffhanger and the book doesn't come out for a year, oh my gosh, really? You're killing me. You're just killing me because I'm gonna have to read the book again because I read so many books.
Yeah. Yeah. I have to go through. Sometimes I'll have to reread like the last few chapters to be like, wait, where did we leave off? Because the one traditional author that I read a lot of is James Patterson.
Oh, okay.
And so I like the series like that he has those block series. So they're normally a year apart. So I always have to go back and like, wait, where did we leave off last time? But luckily his books have gotten better of actually piecing that back in sometimes of like, oh, when we last left our people.
Right. Right. Kind of give you a little bit of, so you can remember.
Exactly. All right. We have our next author joining us, and this is for Most Unforgettable Main Character. And you're going to love this cover too, I'm telling you.
Uh-oh, I got to see this cover.
All right, I'm going to move this over and then I'll bring him up with you in just
Oh my goodness, look at the cover, you guys. This is A.G. Mock, Most Unforgettable Character, Cassie Kennedy, Now is the Time of Monsters. Oh my gosh, A.G., the cover.
Hey,
the cover.
Thank you so much. Hi, thank you. I appreciate that. I designed that cover, by the way.
You did?
Yes, ma'am. I design all my covers for all my work. It's part of my process, actually.
That's amazing.
I come up with my that little seed of an idea, title. I build the cover, and then those three things sort of sit there as the foundation, and then I start to flesh it out and let it organically grow around that. So thank you. It means a lot to me. I appreciate it. Wow. Yeah, that's my baby. Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Now, is that a standalone?
It's a standalone,
okay.
Yes. And gosh, what an honor to win Most Unforgettable Character, because I can't give away any spoilers. There's thousands of people have read Monsters. Now's the Time of Monsters. Thousands have not yet. So I can't give away the big twist and things because
don't tell me, because I'm gonna go buy it. So don't you tell me.
Oh, yeah, but I'm proud of it for so many reasons. Not the least of which is the amount of research I did on this. It's set in 1969 San Francisco, which was a time when, not unlike now, the country was in such flux, right? We had the hippies, as they were becoming called, which were the disenfranchised youth of the 60s who no longer embraced, let's say, that white picket fence ideals and culture of the 1950s post-war America. And they weren't directly rebelling. There certainly was no violence, which was awesome, but they were a counterculture, right? And a lot of that was centered around San Francisco. But as is so often the case, almost, I think a good analogy is if you have a cut on your human body and you don't clean it, you don't keep it dry, you don't keep it, put an antiseptic on it, then that cut can actually create, right? That wound can create infection and disease.
Sure.
And at the time, that counterculture had become unwittingly a cut on the American culture of the time. And while the hippies were, flower power and peace and free love, you also had people like Charles Manson, who was recruiting for the Manson family in San Francisco at the time. You had Jim Jones, who we all know went on to, Jonestown and the whole Kool-Aid, epidemic thing. So you had, on one hand, peace and free love, and we don't need nuclear families. We can all just be one big family. We don't need monogamy. We can just all love each other. That's how we're just going to be tolerating everything and everybody. Mind expansion and expanding consciousness. But right at the other side of it, and all this happened a lot of it in a place called Haight-Ashbury in San Francisco. And right next door to like Janis Joplin and Jimmy Garcia from the Grateful Dead, you then had Charles Manson living 3 doors down, and also the Hells Angels founders, and their main clubhouse was like right across the street from Jimmy Garcia.
Oh, wow.
And the Hells Angels are a different organization today to what they were in the 60s, let me tell you. Okay. So I love that dichotomy, and I went to San Francisco. I plowed into months of research. I read FBI papers on how they train agents to be to spot serial killers, not to be serial killers.
Right.
And I just loved all the research that I went into it, plus something very important that's integral to the story, which I can't give away. But that's where Cassie comes in, and the fact that readers found her to be the most unforgettable character is just like such an honor for me because of all of that research that went into it. So thank you so much, readers. Thank you guys for putting me on the ballot. I absolutely adore it, and I'm so appreciative.
Now, is this your only book, or how many books do you have out?
No, this is actually number 4.
4.
Now's the Time of Monsters. My first 3 were I'm a thriller author. I don't pigeonhole myself as supernatural or psychological. I'm just a thriller author in general.
Right.
My first 3 were a trilogy, which were supernatural series, and this one was my first standalone, which was number 4, and this is definitely a psychological thriller. Thank you so much. And then number 5 just came out 2 weeks ago, and it's for the holidays. And it's a very dark psychological thriller. See if I can get it there. There you go.
The Third Gift?
It's called The Third Gift.
Okay.
And this is a holiday thriller. Very intriguing, very provocative, very dark. domestic holiday thriller set around Christmas and coming to a climax on Christmas Eve in a remote cabin in the Smoky Mountains near Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Yes, and the third gift I'm very proud of. Some readers are giving it like thumbs up for the best thriller that I've written so far, which was, I won't say, well, yeah, it was a surprise. I mean, you know, we always love our most recent book the most. It's it's our newest baby, so we love it. But it was a little bit different from my other ones. So I wanted to really embrace that sort of holiday vibe and that, you know, Christmas time and snow and blizzards and mountain cabins, but also get like that darkness creeping in just beneath the surface. So I was not only surprised, but thrilled, of course, whenever a lot of readers were saying it's my best one yet, which I love. But here's what I want everyone to know. If you like anything at all that is a holiday kind of thriller, the third gift, I'm giving 100% of the proceeds, not just a little bit, right? This isn't just like I'm giving some proceeds. I'm giving all the proceeds of the third gift for all sales, all Kindle downloads, all page reads through December 25th to the Salvation Army's Children's Literacy Program.
Oh, wow.
So,
That's
and
amazing.
since this is thank you. And since this is a holiday book, it can be read, of course, all year, but let's be honest, the truth is that most reads will happen, you know, around the holidays and probably peter out sort of mid-January. So the reality is that almost all the proceeds, period, of this particular book for this year, at least on its release year, are going to be given to the Salvation Army for the children, and it's specifically earmarked for the Children's Literacy Program.
Oh, that's amazing.
That is close to my heart. I think it's close to most authors and readers' hearts. And don't read it just because of that. I mean, read it because I think it's just a really good thriller. And like Monsters, it has a really, really big twist that no one sees coming. Again, I can't give it away exactly, but there's part of the twist is something that is close to a lot of people's hearts. And I had a woman actually reach out to me immediately. She was one of my ARC readers, an advanced reader copy reader, who I'd never met before. And she reached out to me on Facebook Messenger and said, I just want you to know that that was really hard for me to read because I've been in that situation. But I really appreciate how well you wrote that, how well you represented what was going on. And I can tell you I've been there. And from someone who's been in that situation, it was almost like I was reading a biography of my own life.
Oh,
and
wow.
That was almost cathartic for her. And the fact that I was able to be so true to such a sensitive situation really made a difference to me. And made me so happy to touch on something that can be a little bit sensitive. So if you want a good read, you want a good thriller, you want something that is dark but Christmassy at the same time, and as well as giving yourself the gift of a good book, you're going to give the gift of literacy to a child. Please go get The Third Gift by A.G. Mock. And it's 3RD is the easiest way to find it on Amazon or wherever you buy your books. But I thank you all. I'm probably close to the end of my time, right?
Well, AG, I have just a couple questions. I always encourage people to get books directly from the author if that's possible. Do you have your own website where they could purchase your books?
I absolutely do. The best place to go is my main website, which is simple. It's just agmock.com.
Okay.
So AGMOCK, agmock.com.
Okay.
That has information about each of my books, where you can buy them, my upcoming appearances. You can join my Inner Sanctum email list, which is a free email club. I don't spam people like crazy. I just don't have the time for that.
Right.
Right. Who has the time to do that? But my Inner Sanctum are the first to hear about any promos, ARC opportunities, offers, freebies, giveaways, things like that. For example, The Third Gift, for signed copies from my store, my online store, the first people that got it, because they were limited, the first people that got a crack at it were the ones who joined my Inner Sanctum. So I had, I think it was about 50 signed copies available, and they all went almost 95% to my Inner Sanctum. And then, of course, I'll post on Facebook or Instagram saying like, hey, there's a few more left. But I really, if you're even remotely interested in what I might do or what you might be able to get from me as far as a reader, just join my Inner Sanctum. It's free.
Okay.
If you don't like the emails, you can unsubscribe. If you like them, then you're going to hear about all the cool stuff that I do first. And that includes a link that says books, signed books and merchandise, I think is the link on my website. And that takes you to a separate page, which is my secure server. It's a Square hosted shop. So it's secure. I don't see credit card numbers. It doesn't save credit card numbers. It's through the Square processing service, which is international. But it's a great place to go and get, like, I have mugs, I have signed books, I've got first editions, I've got rarities, like editions that came out and I only had that cover for maybe a couple of weeks and then changed the cover. And if I have any of those original ones, they're still on there, things like that.
Okay.
So agmock.com.
Okay.
And you can learn all about me, where I'm going to be, about my new books, where you can buy them from Barnes & Noble, Amazon, your local bookseller, or from me.
Okay.
Including other fun merch.
Okay. And one last thing, what all socials are you on so people can follow you?
All of them, but I am mostly on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok.
Okay.
Those three. I have an X, Twitter, X, whatever account.
Right.
I'm going to be honest, I'm rarely on that. It's sort of there as a placeholder. I have a Threads account, same thing, sort of there as a placeholder. But my biggest is Facebook, followed by Instagram and Twitter. Instagram and TikTok, I apologize. Yeah, of course. So I do need TikTok followers. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
So if anyone's interested in helping a poor lowly indie author who's dragging on TikTok, you can so help me just by following me on TikTok.
Are you AG Mock on TikTok?
Yeah, all of them. All of them are AG Mock Author.
Okay. AG Mock Author.
AG Mock Author on any of them. You just type that in and I'll come up.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for being here and congratulations, AG. And I'm going to get your 2 books tonight. Okay. This is AG.
I appreciate you.
Yes.
Thank
This
you.
is
Thank you
AG
so
Mock.
much.
Oh, you're welcome. This is AG Mock, you guys, and he got the award for most unforgettable character, Cassie Kennedy, in the book Now is the Time of Monsters. And look at the cover. Badass. All right. Thank you, AG.
Bye.
Bye. Ron, the theme of tonight is book covers, okay?
Covers.
Book covers. If you
That
learn
is-
nothing else tonight, book covers.
Covers are what grab it. I tell you, it's I told you, it's the first thing people will notice about it before they even read a single word. They are going to look and grab what is appealing to them. So you gotta get that shelf appeal. Even more so for indie authors, you've got to get that Amazon appeal, because you need to, people are scrolling through. You want to have that pop
That's
out.
that's what they see versus reading what the book's about. That's what they see. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, that was.
We made it through, Ron.
Yeah, we have there's one. We have one
One
to do
more.
at the end. But that was, we made it through the series here. The other person was supposed to join us, but again, is another author who is in the Washington State area for our Book Talks most hype-worthy indie author. So she was not able to join. I have a video that I'll play back here in a minute for that one. So that was, too many authors up in the Pacific Northwest right now.
Yeah, and like I said, I got a video from Shannon Morse, and it was a video of flooding, like major flooding, and she said, "Look what's going on here." I'm like, "Oh,
yeah, that's crazy." Before we get into the last one, I want to thank you as well for hosting this. When I was thinking about doing the live show, I've been to your lives that you do your indie author mingles, mix and mingles there, and I'm like, it just would be perfect. You're the perfect host. It just to have you come in and do this. I was so excited. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, you got lots of followers. I'm like, maybe you won't do this. I don't know.
oh no, I'll do what I can." No,
Well,
I'll do whatever I
thank you
can.
for it. And also thank you for all of the support you do give us indie authors out here. It is important to have voices out there, because we can scream at the top of our lungs all day, and sometimes we just it's hard to get noticed. So for you to give, that time, and especially you've got some marathon shows that you've run.
9 hours and 40 minutes was the longest.
to give that amount of time, that is just, we're very appreciative of it in this community, and thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome. But I will tell you, Ron, yes, I mean, I support my indie authors in any way I can, but there are a lot of smaller creators out there that support just as much as I do. They may not get the recognition because they don't have the following I do, but I mean, I could name at least 10, the IAAC, I'm sorry, but they are a collective of a group of advocates that do a lot of stuff together. So there are a lot of smaller creators out there that do just as much as I do.
Well, we'll have to find a way to get more of them.
Oh, yeah.
Ideas working here for next year.
Yes, because I'm telling you, I mean, that would be awesome if you could have like the real shows where you have different people come on and present.
Well, that's so initially when I started playing this, I ran out of time. So what I wanted to do with like the last round, so when we had the 5 people, what I was envisioning to do there is have different influencers work with these folks. So like, each person takes a category, each influencer takes a category, and then they go and they meet with each of those 5 individuals that were in that top 5. So I think next year, as long as I get some help from a committee, we'll be able to do more of this. It's just, I had the realization of time is very tight when you're trying to do this.
And it is something of this magnitude. It is something that takes a long time because you have a lot of people involved as well, if that's something. So it is going to take, a long time. But I'm telling you, there are just as many advocates out there as, that they do what I do. They may not have the following. I've been doing it for over 2.5 years, but they've only been doing it a year, and they're building up every day, and they do everything that I do.
Yeah. So it's great. We'll keep building. I will never complain of more people out there supporting indie authors.
Not at all.
We appreciate it by all means. All right, so we're gonna go into this last award. Did you have anything else you want to say before we go into that? Or
well, first and foremost, Ron, before we end, I want to thank you, because as you just said, this was a massive task to take on, and I have only ever heard good things about what you do, and I visited your page a couple times, and you said you read in all genres, and I've seen that. So you do what I do. You are an advocate as well as an author, and all I've ever seen you do is lift up other indies. It's not, I want to do better than you, or I want all of us to move up together. So that's what I get from you. And Ron, this it was amazing. I had a blast. So thank you for inviting me to host, and thank you for putting this all together. And I put on there to be on the committee next year. So let me know.
All right, I'll be following up. I had to get through this. I was wanting to do that. I was supposed to do that sooner, and then I was like, well, I think I just need to get through the awards first before I look at that. But
yes,
I'll be in touch, because I do, for the audience and everyone out there, I want to make this, keep making this bigger and better. We had definitely some learnings from this year of ways to enhance it. And, the thought of bringing a committee together, I think it helps put more minds into it, because when it was just my mind, I kind of we had to get it done. Proof of concept. Let's see what we can do with this. And, I think it's worked out pretty good. Some bumps here and there of stuff to iron out for next year, but I think we really do have some good momentum here. And, I want to keep moving with that. And realistically, from a standpoint I'm looking at, I want to start the nomination period probably around March. It just need a little time to get the committee together, and I just need a little bit of R&R in between.
Yeah, I was gonna say a little rest, so you don't have to nothing on this on your mind.
I also have my next book that I'm writing, so I'm trying to balance all of that
while doing everything else.
It keeps
a lot of people didn't know. Last night I was in a live, and a lot of people did not know that you were going to be at Happily Indie After, and I'm like, yeah, he's going to be there.
Yes, it'll be my first live event that I've been to. So it's exciting. It's a little nerve-wracking. I am very much an introvert, so being around lots of people, I'm going to need extra caffeine to keep myself charged.
Oh, I think you'll be fine. They're what you make of them. I've been to several of them, and I go to the ones primarily that are indie authors. I don't go to the bigger events because I don't
Right.
like to be around a lot of people. I'm claustrophobic, but I want to support my indie authors as well. And they're usually, I've never had a problem. They're always well organized. The venues are always nice. And what I love about this one is Steph is putting it as it's a whole encompassed event for indie authors. I mean, the dinner on Friday, the stuff going on Saturday, there's a lot of panels going on for indie authors to help indie authors to get a lot of information out there. So I like it that it's all encompassed support for indie authors.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, I was excited when I saw that because like where it's just geared completely indie. It's not like a mix or match. You're not. It's like, and again, I saw the list of people too, and it's people that I've interacted with on BookTok. So I'm like, oh, this is what I have to sign up for. I can't refuse it. So I'm excited about that. It seems like August is forever, but I know it'll be here before I realize it, and I'll be like, okay,
right? Like, oh no. And Finn is in the comments. Finn will be there too. Finn is organizing us all to go out somewhere, dinner or something after the event.
Finn, I might be sending you my books.
Right? Oh yeah, Finn, I got to talk to you about something. Finn, message me.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much. This has been great. I'm going to do this last award here and then close this out.
Okay.
For everybody that's been in attendance, we will put this available on demand. I will figure out how to get some of this onto TikTok, especially for the winners. I'm not going to have them blocking the live, stop me from getting this content out there. So we will get it out to you. For the winners, also, I will be following up with the badges that you can put on your books, your nice shiny object there.
Yes.
Maybe as we build next year, we can look at doing some more like trophies or something like that. Proof of concept this year, so it's just a pretty badge, who was designed by a fellow indie author, might I add. A.R. Reddington actually designed the logos that you see. Also, she designed the winning emblem that we have. So thank you, A.R., so much for that. It looks wonderful. And we'll be getting that out so folks can put that nice shiny on their books.
All right, Ron, thanks for having me. You go ahead and get me off of here, and you're presenting the last award. So everyone, thanks for being here. Congratulations to everyone, and everybody thank Ron for putting this all together.
All right. Thank you, MommaD.
You're welcome, Ron. Have a good night.
You too. All right. Our last book that we have up here, our last award is for Alexandra Shaw, and it is BookTok's most hype-worthy indie author. And Alexandra sent a video in because she is in the area that is getting some heavy flooding right now. So I'm going to bring that up and we'll hear from Alexandra.
Hey, Book Besties, author Alexandra Shaw here. And I just wanted to say thank you to Ron for doing the Indie Author Awards. I'm really sorry I couldn't make it today. I had to be with my family. Things have been kind of crazy here in the Northwest, as many of you probably have heard. And I am spending the evening with my family. So I just wanted to say thank you to Ron for putting on the Indie Author Awards. Thank you to all the people that voted for me, my readers, and those that follow me. I'm so grateful to all of you, all the ARC readers that helped me. This experience on TikTok has been amazing, and the support that I get from the community is outstanding. And I just wanted to say thank you to all of you. It doesn't go unnoticed, and I really appreciate everyone. I hope that you guys have a great time. I hope that the awards were great for everyone. And congratulations to all the other winners. You guys all earned it. It's amazing.